You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube. Welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little. Get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content. Got them binge watching. You don't like it, think you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, yeah.
What's up?
Welcome to the
hood. Sislo?
You hear me? It's still
back
on? Almighty.
Yeah, you got a window open. What's up, lovely? I'm a mute you. Yeah, she got a window open. She got to figure out what other window is open. What's up? What's going on, y'all? Is it still Monday? What the hell? What day is it? Tuesday. Shit. Tuesday. My days is all running together. Hey, come on in, everybody. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and pull up some little information that I want to use for this show.
You still hear it?
Yep. You might got to go out to my phone. And just make sure you close all your windows.
Yeah, I'll close.
Well, I still hear myself in the background. Okay, what's up, everybody? I hope everybody can hear me pretty well. My co-host will be back as soon as she can get her sound together. But yes, please make sure you like the video on your way in. It's a lot going on, y'all. What's up? And I'm gonna be dropping this link too, because I need some. It's some explaining. I need some explaining. Because I don't know why, but I still feel like we're being punked by some of the shit that we're seeing on here, and I'm like, if this shit is real, I don't know. And I know a lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't give a damn. I know how it goes. But they'll still do commentary on it, even though they don't get a damn. And although, I was kind of concerned about some things that was going on, some things that we're seeing on here, it's like no longer a concern. It's still entertainment, and how it goes to, you put the shit out here, we're going to talk about it. Is that right, Sislo? Is that how it goes?
A to the man.
Amen. Yeah, A to the man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you better.
All right.
Yes, I hear you a lot better. Lovely said, oh gosh. Be back in jail in 2023. I really hope not. I hope she don't wind up in jail, and I hope she don't wind up in the ER.
Girl. That would be good.
I'm just saying. I wish the best for her and everybody else that's on here. I don't jail, hospital. The year has just turned. We only 10 days into the year, and it's just like a lot of crazy shit going on that I wanted to talk about. And I've been watching some videos, and I'm like, just when I thought I seen it all, it's like, Thank you, SB. Thank you, Sean Bradley, because he done got me over into another damn sector. Like, I don't know what sector I was in, but obviously it's the sector that Rob Rat came from. I don't know if that's the black sector or I don't know. Only sector I know about is the B sector. That's the only sector I know about. So I don't know where the hell he came from, but I was watching SB this morning. I was just looking for something to watch. You know, I'm working. I was looking for something to watch um while I'm at home working. And I came across SB's live this morning. I watched like his last 3 or 4 lives because he's been doing commentary on like Tracy and Rob and Jay Wilson and Dovey, and he's been doing commentary on a lot of different things. So I was watching him this morning, and it was a quick little live. I think it was like 8 minutes, and he was saying how Tracy and Rob was being dragged on LSA. Now I don't go over to LSA too much because it's kind of hard to get around on that site, but fortunately, there was a link at the top right, no, the top left of the LSA site that kind of took you to like the current uh, beef sector stuff.
What exactly is LSA? Like,
Oh, that is Lipstick Alley.
oh, I got you. All right.
Yes,
All
Lipstick
right.
Alley. And I have a little not a membership or nothing, but you know how you can sign up to some websites and get like a put in your email and you put in the password and stuff, because some websites you got to have that for you to see certain information. So yeah, I signed up like maybe over a year ago or something, but I hardly ever go in there. I go in there really only when somebody is like, "Oh my God, you guys over there on Lipstick Alley." Da, 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 da. So I don't frequent over there like daily like some people do. Like, remember Duchess used to say he goes over to Lipstick Alley like every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it. It's just too many. It's too much going on over there. There's more stuff going on in LSA than it is in the beef sector, and I can't even keep up with the beef sector. Oh my God! Lovely One said she thought his name was Rat. Did you?
You thought his name was what?
She thought Rob's last name was Rat. I think I heard somebody. I think I heard somebody call it that before. But I'm like, I'm gonna call the man by his name, Rob Rack. Rob Rack. It's kind of hard to say. Try to say that fast 10 times. Rob Rack. Okay. But yeah, what's up, Camp Me? And who else in here? What's up, Nikki? What's up, Nick Nack? Family of 6 Rocks. I want to make sure I say hi to everyone before I continue on. But yes, and if anybody wants to fill me in with some stuff that I might be missing or unsure of, feel free to jump on the StreamYard link. But yeah, so I went over to Lipstick Alley, and there was this guy over there who I never heard of. Just like Rob, I never heard of him until Tracy, I guess until word started getting around that Tracy was dating or liking some YouTuber. And that's when I first heard of Rob, and I went over there on his channel watching his video, and I was like, let me subscribe to Rob so I can figure out what's going on. Who's this fella? Who's this nice young fella that Tracy has met on social media? This wonderful, distinguished young man, right? That's what I was thinking before I got over there. I'm like, he must be some wonderful, distinguished young man that Tracy done met over there.
Oh Lord!
But you said who really takes? She said who really takes LSA seriously? I don't. I mean, LSA. Some of the stuff they be putting over there be funny as hell. They be making memes and. Huh?
Was that the channel that used to have like Jay Wilson and Larry Nelson in boxing matches? You know what I'm talking
about? I'm not sure because it's an actual website.
Oh,
but it could have been. It could have been. They used to have a lot of commentary on. They used to have a lot of posts over there about VS and everybody, all the heavy hitters.
Funny, it would be Jay Wilson and Larry Nelson in a boxing ring.
Mm-hmm. It could have been LSA.
Throwing each other around, and every girl, that jump was so funny.
I don't know, but I do remember what you're talking about. I just don't know who posted it, if that was LSA or if that was somebody else's YouTube channel, because so many people now, they have there's so many YouTube channels out here that take bits and pieces from other people's videos and then they upload it, add a little this to it, add a little that, to try to make it their own. Some content creators don't mind, and then some content creators do mind, and they be striking their channels too, like filing copyright claims on their channels. So, and I done seen several people who got channels like that had their channels snatched down.
This was like a claymation though. So it was totally animated. Yeah, it wasn't. This was like a cartoon they made up.
Oh no, I'm just saying there's a lot of channels out here that do stuff now. They be taking they do the cartoons and all that stuff. But I like the channels because a lot of them, instead of watching like maybe a 3, 4, 5, 10-hour live, they kind of sum it all up, or they make a video of like the highlights of the whole, I was about to say episode, the whole video. Right. But hold on, Lovely One said, I'm feeling sorry for Elder's arrest with carrying a gun and pills.
What?
Ooh, she said Elder Barge was arrested.
Oh, we carrying some pills, praying he won't. I hope not. And I hate he fell because he's been doing real good. I love me some L.
Yeah, they said drug and weapon possession. I ain't surprised about the drugs. All them old heads entertainers do drugs.
Well, he was,
all of them.
He was with his manager and them to help him stay sober.
So it's like that, man. There should be so many rehabs for celebrities. There should be one on every corner, like a liquor store.
Stop, girl.
No, serious. I ain't lying. I said slow.
Yeah, but
I ain't lying.
It is a sickness for real. It really is.
But child.
Like, girl, it ain't no sickness, but it really is a sickness. It's not something that they can just stop. I know. I know. Yeah.
I know, but they still should have a rehab on every corner like they have liquor stores. But yeah, anywho, I don't want to get too far off into just no scandals, at least not off of YouTube. We talking about scandals on YouTube right now. And I want to talk about how they need to keep their baby mamas out of the B sector.
Uh-oh.
Keep your baby mamas off.
What happened, girl?
Girl, what had happened was
right into that.
I'm telling you, I've been entertained all fucking day. But okay, so Sean was talking about LSA. I went over to LSA and I clicked on the video that he was talking about because he said it was a panel over there and they was Draggin, Tracy, and Rob. And when I went over there, I'm like, who is this dude, Draggin, Tracy, and Rob? And come to find out, the dude, I guess he used to be real cool with Rob, and even the YouTuber's wife, who is a moderator, she has said in the chat that her husband, the YouTuber, was really used to be really close with Rob. So I take it they used to be really, really good friends, but now Rob and this YouTuber, let me get his name. What's his name again? So y'all can look him up if y'all don't know who it is. And I saw a whole bunch of people in the B sector over there. I'm like, what y'all asses doing over here?
Being nosy. Like everybody else.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be the only person over there from the B sector. In the clouds, but they was dropping down. I'm in the clouds watching because I don't know this cat and I don't know none of the names in the chat. But I saw the YouTubers.
You hear me?
Huh?
Some people have fell out of so many bushes they on crutches. And
trust me, I wanted to fall out the bushes. I really did. Especially when I was in. There was a couple of shows that was on that this guy had did, and one of them I caught the replay, and the other one I caught the live. But I still was in the bushes. But it was some well-known YouTubers over here in the B sector. Over there, in the chat chiming in. And I'm like, I ain't never heard of this dude before, but his name is Judah Nats. I'm gonna just type it. Let me type
Travis.
it. JUDAHNATZARAH official. Okay, so that's the YouTuber who I was watching. And I was over there just like, why are they so mad at Tracy? And
Oh,
then
you
I noticed that Tracy and Rob, like Rob was going back and forth with this dude in some videos. And I think Tracy even had posted some stuff about this man. So it's like couples versus couples. And the reason why I say couples versus couples, I know Tracy and Rob on these panels and they on their platforms and they beefing on they having shit to say against other YouTubers and whatnot. But that guy Judah, his wife was like sitting in the background. They weren't on camera, but she was like sitting right there. And they both was talking about, what's going on. So that's why I said couples against couples, because I don't know if she really a beefer, if she got her own channel, the wife, but she was
not
like,
not marriage,
I
not marriage boot camp
yeah,
YouTube.
girl.
Marriage boot camp YouTube edition.
Girl, I was like, what the hell is going on now? I don't know. That's why I said if anybody knows more, feel free to click on the link. He said Womack versus Womack. If you know more about that situation, feel free to hit the link. But I was just like, I was already like first under the impression that Tracy and this man's relationship, it could not be real. This was early on. Nobody really believed it. They was like, oh, this is for clicks and views. They trying to get numbers. Or maybe she's trying to help him get his numbers up, his platform, get more subscribers, whatever, whatnot. And I was like, okay, this is the game they running. But then we kept hearing more and more Tracy say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I honey, hey. I love you, all this kind of stuff. And even though one time he said, I don't like when you say that, he said, I like you. I don't like when you say you love me because I like you. That just threw me off. I was like, that's like, that's like asking somebody, proposing to somebody and they say no. You know what I mean? I just took that as like,
Right.
whoa.
I don't love you for real.
But and then after the latest stuff that we've been seeing online with him acting out and showing out and cussing and saying he was gonna punch her in the throat, in the neck, in the eye, in the ear, and all the explicit shit he been saying he gonna do to her once he get her, like he gonna drag her. He didn't say this, but it just reminds me of like the caveman days. I'm gonna drag this girl to my cave with my big old bat in my hand, and have my way with this woman breed. But I don't know, in front of us, it looks crazy, and a lot of people wouldn't stand for it. A lot of people, and I heard some people speak out against it that I was surprised to hear speak out against it because they don't really care for Tracy, you know.
Right.
But Tracy has made it very clear she don't need anybody. She don't need no needs saving. She don't need somebody. There you go. That's my song. But yeah, she said she don't need no saving, and she don't need nobody worrying about her, praying for her, or all this whatever whatnot. I just pray for her safety. I hope that the relationship is as genuine as she seems to think it is, because from what that man was saying over in that other sector, Judah I think it's supposed to be Judith of Nazareth. I think it's a playoff of that. Judah Natsra. Judah Natzara. Something like that. But anyway, just call him Judah. But yeah, he was basically trying to say that Rob don't really like Tracy. He don't really care for Tracy. He's just taking advantage of Tracy. He's riding on her back, or clout, clout chasing off of her, things like that, trying to get his numbers up. And you missed that show that we watched with him the other day when he was allegedly supposedly drunk. even though some people think he wasn't really drunk and that he was just playing in our face. But on that show, he was just, some of the stuff that he was just saying and doing was just really cringy and creepy. And, and just the things that he was saying about her, it was like, dude, do you really like this girl or do you not? I mean, really, do you like her? Do you not? Because Tracy has a lot of supporters who, even though she's like, I don't need y'all to be concerned. I'm a grown woman. I done jumped several people at a funeral. I done been to jail 2, 3, 4, 11 times. I done had ankle monitors on. I done had, she carries a big hammer. Like,
whoa, not a big hammer.
Tracy
Whoa,
got a big hammer.
better be careful with that.
Lovely.
They're hammered.
Lovely. See, that's the old school. My grandmama taught me that when I was very little. The grits. The grits.
Girl, not the hammer girl.
Yes, the grits. And right before you throw it on his ass, put some honey or some syrup in there. Just swirl a little bit around. And just throw it on his ass and watch that ass just stick to that skin.
Don't make them stick.
It's going to stick to that skin. It's going to be hot. Ooh.
Got my cat.
But you ain't heard that from me because I don't promote violence. I don't promote violence, but I do promote defending yourself. I sure do. Yes. Ask my Glock. Ask my 9. I do believe in defending myself.
Oh, I was gonna say something.
Yes. But so again, this Judah guy, he was over there showing all these what is it? Like, I don't know if this was emails. I think this was emails somebody had sent him. And in some of the emails, like, it was I don't know if this shit is real or not. Like I said, it's very crazy. But I heard somebody on here say that Rob lives in a what do they call it?
Pool house.
Pool house or something like that? Like a little house behind a big house? I don't know. When I was watching Judah,
like on Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, girl. You know what? I have always told my sons if they ever make it rich, I want the little house behind the big house. They said, no, Mom, we'll make sure you within walking distance or something, but you're not gonna. I want the little house behind the big house, like a pool house. That's what I want. And they're like, all right, whatever. But they're saying that he lives off a relative who's kind enough to provide the house. It's a little utility shed.
Wow.
That he sits in.
Now that's different. A pool house is much different.
A pool house is much different than a utility shed.
Yeah.
Now again, I don't know if this shit is true or not, but they said he never has to buy his own food. He don't have to pay his utilities or water because the relative takes care of him. And he's able to use his little check from his little job to lure women and bribe ladies on YouTube behind the scenes because he has no living expenses. It's just a lot of stuff that they're putting out about this guy.
Just go ahead and use that to lure the women.
I'm going to say allegedly. Allegedly.
Girl.
And they were talking about women that he was with in the past that he verbally and mentally abused, and they was talking about a whole bunch of stuff. And then out of nowhere, his allegedly a lady in the chat named Chocolate Queen 777. She jumped in the chat and she was saying that she was his ex, that she was his baby mama.
Whoa.
Randall, what's up, Randall?
Whoa.
Lovely said schoolhouse, outhouse. They call it nut bush.
Nut bush. Girl, you bad.
She said, dude got some jacked up feet, so he can't. Why they keep showing pictures of his feet though? Y'all be cracking me up. I'm sorry, y'all YouTubers that be beefing be cracking me up. I'm like, if they don't stop showing these people foots on YouTube, we don't want to see that nigga foots.
No, you so wrong for that, lovely.
Lovely is cracking me up.
Oh, she's so wrong for that.
She said they call it nut bush.
Boo.
But yeah, it's a lot of stuff on here. They saying how he was catfishing women. On YouTube using filters and stuff and catfishing women, and he used to harass women, and he laces his blunts, and he can't live without alcohol and YouTube, and he got 2 strikes. Allegedly, he got 2 strikes on his channel, and he just needs 1 more strike for that channel to go down. That's what they're saying on here, and that he is using Tracy for views and attention. So that's why he's trying to be connected to Tracy to help build his channel. That's what they're saying. And that Tracy.
That's hard work.
This is what it says. It says, okay, hold on. Suggested he connect with Tracy. Oh, okay. Somebody said a friend has suggested he connect with Tracy to let her help build his channel up after they broke up months ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Volunteer Tracy for that mess, huh?
Child, I don't know. This is what they putting out here, and if they're gonna put it out here, we got the right to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We got the right to talk about it. But
something to talk about,
girl. And there's some other stuff on here that I don't want to say that starts with R and it has 4 letters. Sound like 8. It's some other stuff they said in this email about him. That somebody was afraid that he would try to. This is all allegedly. I'm just reading what I saw. I'm just reading what I saw in this email. But this lady who was allegedly his baby mama jumped into Judah's chat. She was just saying stuff like, "This is really embarrassing. Our son is really embarrassed by his father's behavior." She said they don't really communicate at all, like his son and his grandchildren. That's what that lady is saying. But like I said, this lady claims to be his baby mama. I don't know that for sure. Because, people can drop down in the chat and say they Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know. But people were saying, they were feeling kind of sorry for her. Like, that's heartbreaking. That he don't keep in contact with his kids, allegedly.
Right. And you don't care for your kids. The Bible says you're worse than an infidel.
Child, I don't know.
You're worse than.
I don't know, child. But then somebody asked her how old is their child, and she said in the 20s. And I was like, girl, please don't put nothing else in the chat about your damn son. Do you know they be doxing over here?
Girl.
Like, they probably already know who his kid is by now.
And what he look like and where he work at.
Yeah, what he look like, where he work at, the kid's name, the grandkid's name.
That kids and
yeah.
His girlfriend's whereabouts, and if he a deadbeat too,
I was like, please don't put no more information in here about your child. But I didn't see her put no more information in there. But she did say our son is embarrassed for the behavior. And Judah did give her the opportunity. He did drop the link for her to jump up on the chat. I mean, jump up on the StreamYard or on the panel. And she was like, out of respect for my children, which I can appreciate that. She said, out of the respect of my children, I am not going to jump up here on this panel.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that and I can understand that because if that is indeed his baby mama, and if indeed their son, like she said, is really embarrassed of his behavior, I
Don't
can
make it
understand that
worse.
as well. Do not make it worse.
Yep.
Yes, do not make it. You don't need two parents up here acting like an
Acting,
ass.
acting
You
like
know,
Jackson.
not saying the baby mama will, but you know, sometimes people can bring that shit out of you on YouTube.
Girl.
One minute you talking like you got all common sense, and the next you threatening to go bop somebody upside the head, or run down on somebody. So YouTube can bring that out of you with some of these content creators on here. So
Yes, ma'am. But
yeah,
I done made a mistake and cut.
chat.
Like,
Hey, we got a whole pastor on here that be calling people Baptist bulldaggers. So whatever you said ain't no worse than what
I can't. I cannot.
he called Seven a bit. I don't. Not like I approve of it, but I just be appalled at some of the stuff he be saying to women on here. Like the
Girl.
women be bees and all kind
Oh,
of bulldaggers. I mean, but
we got
okay,
a nomination on it though.
I'm gonna leave that alone, child.
Girl, that's a whole mess right there.
I'm a whole boy.
My vegetables up quietly.
I hear it a little bit, but you fine, you fine.
Okay.
Let me read the comments. Lovely one said, "Pretty soon, Rob gonna be in the shower singing Dimple songs. She got papers on me." What?
We
Oh my
got a bunch of funny ones tonight, Miss
Lovely,
Lovely.
Lovely, you on a roll.
Lovely in the chat cutting up.
Lovely is on a roll. Like,
She got paper on me. That was the jam too, wasn't it?
yeah,
She got paper. They used to be the jam.
child, y'all terrible. Y'all, how my god sister say, y'all something terrible. Something
And then
terrible.
you out there with the baby mama drama.
It's child.
Girl, so
Like,
hey, that just let you know.
but see,
You
I
know,
don't even know if they have baby mama drama. Allegedly, this is his baby mama, but she could just be.
well, they got
Oh,
drunk if he don't take care of his children.
well,
He-
let me put it this way. Some men, and I'm not saying this is true, Rob. We just going off of what we hearing, okay? Allegedly. Let me. I learned from Tasha K. Allegedly. Um, a lot of women out here be having men who are deadbeat, don't take care of their children, but they don't necessarily have drama. You know what I mean? The woman with her faith, she continues to take care of her kids and raise her children, to be wonderful human beings. And the
yeah,
dad is over somewhere.
no baby mama.
I'm not saying they don't, that she might not be upset about some of the things he has or have not done, but women, we know how to carry on, child. We know how to carry on like it's sunshine every day.
My ex don't
You
have
know,
baby mama drama.
so
I don't
hey,
get there act the fool.
I always try not to be the drama queen or have any drama with. I got two sons, two different dads. Always try not to have any drama
Oh
with
my
my sons'
God.
fathers.
You such a sinner. You got two.
Girl,
Oh my gosh.
girl, they try to get me to have more. Shoot,
I
try
got
to get me to have more.
I
Let
got
me
two
just stick it
sisters.
in. I promise I won't. I do the pull out. That's how we got the first one, but no.
I got
But
two. I got two
nope.
baby daddies.
Protection. Whatever it takes to only have. I stopped at two because that's all I could do. Shoot, I was already living in the
You
bricks.
ain't
In the bricks. I didn't. I was barely getting by with one kid. Then had another kid living in the bricks. And after that, I said, it's a wrap. I'm gonna take these two kids. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna go get me a good job and whoop 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 and that.
Yeah.
But a lovely one said, "Well, I see someone singing somebody else's guy before summer hit. Summer hit. Oh, she said she sees someone else singing someone else's guy. How that song go? I know it, but I can't. Think of it.
I don't know that one. I don't think.
Someone else's guy.
Oh, I can't get up my high horse, and I can't let go. You are the one to make it feel so real. What am I supposed to do when I'm hooked so on you? And I realize that you're somebody else's guy. Oh,
Now, who sing that?
I think it's a remix. I can't
Well, you
remember.
did a very good rendition of that.
You are the one.
And I still can't put my finger on it. It don't even ring bells. It don't even ring bells with me.
What am I supposed to do?
Lovely says, sing it. Like Brother J be like, tell it. Brother J be cracking me up. But yeah, so the baby mama said, out of respect of my son, I'd rather not. She said after we got the call, we prefer to stand back and watch. Because from what that sounded like, she said somebody called them and I guess let them know that he was up here doing certain things. Because she said, okay, there's another YouTube channel. There's another YouTube channel called The Tea Pourer. And over there, they got all kind of videos of Rob looking like he high as a kite, acting like he high off of I don't know what, or drunk or something. The Tea Pourer. I'm gonna put that YouTube channel in the chat. But that's what the alleged baby mama said. She said, "Go to the Tea Pourer." She said that's the videos that somebody had told her to watch. And I guess after she watched them and their son, she said my son was just embarrassed.
Yeah.
So they said after they saw that, after they got the call, they said they basically gonna just sit back and watch, like a train wreck. But she did say something else. The baby mama did say was that she hoped Tracy knows what she's getting into.
Okay.
Yes, and then
That's
this
something for the baby mamas to say.
this YouTuber named Judah, who I was watching, where I got all this information from, he said that Rob has a disease that he's trying to cover up.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Now I had heard on the YouTube streets that he had erectile dysfunction.
Oh, Mr. Beat it, beat it, beat it.
Allegedly, this is just what I heard.
Mr. Beat it, beat it, beat it.
And how he goes down to the gas station. And how he goes down to the gas station to get some pills to help him have sex. Do they really sell that type of stuff at gas stations? And if so, what's the name of the gas? Is it Quick Trip? Is it called Quick Trip?
It's called all kind of stuff. You get a whole power pack of stuff they be having behind the people head.
Lovely said the song is by Jocelyn Brown. Thank you, Lovely. Yeah, she says by Jocelyn Brown. I'm gonna have to listen to it when I get off of here.
That used to be the jam. You are somebody else's lover. Yeah.
I don't recall that song. When did that come out?
It came out a long time ago, back in like the 80s, maybe.
If I hear it, I might recognize it if I hear the whole song. Because right now, it's just not.
I can't let you go now.
It's not coming through.
You are
But so he said that he has a disease, and he said it's called Klinefelter syndrome.
Right. Oh.
Have you heard of that?
You gotta look it up.
Well, I looked it up, child. So let me read what it says. It's a chromosome condition. It's a genetic condition in which a male is born with an extra copy of the X chromosome, so like the female chromosome. They said it's not inherited, but it rather occurs only as a result of a random genetic error after conception. And they said treatment can help, but this condition cannot be cured.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, they said what it looks like is boys have some or all of these physical signs. Like they might be taller, less muscular body than other boys their age, broader hips, longer legs and arms, larger breasts.
Hey,
They
I
were
know
also
you
saying that because
yes.
I guess he had his shirt off or something and he got like man boobs or whatever. And but I'm like, a lot of guys who got man boobs, so I don't know.
And he
But
find out
anyway,
he around here with some big hips.
yeah, and then he said he got like little balls.
Little balls. Is that what you said? Little balls.
They call them baby balls. He said he got like baby balls,
You got what?
like little balls.
Oh Lord.
Like he said he got like he called them baby nuts.
That makes sense if you got.
Girl, he called them baby nuts.
I can't. I can't. That's the
I didn't say this. I'm just. This is what I heard. I'm just doing commentary.
I ain't about to finna do this.
I'm just doing commentary. Hey, Clyde.
I am
You
not
said
about to
you
do.
mean like Tim Norman's lady hips?
I am not about to do this with y'all.
You see what Clyde said? She said you mean like Tim Norman's lady hips?
Girl.
Lovely said so. He got a little bitism in him with tiny click clackers. I can't stand y'all.
I can't with the click clacker, girl.
I cannot stand y'all. And they said because of his little.
You the one started this mess. Come on, you can't stand y'all. Who is y'all? You a
He
whole
said,
mess.
he said because of his little baby nuts. The only thing him and Tracy can do is scissors.
Lord, Now that's a term I ain't heard since the Billie Holiday days.
Man, when I tell you,
I
I
can't
was
do it.
watching this shit while I was working.
All y'all wrong.
I couldn't get no work done this
Everybody.
morning. I was hollering, and I blame it on Sean Bradley
Yeah, everybody. All y'all wrong.
because he the one who came live this morning talking about there's a man over there dragging the hell out of Tracy and Rob, and I was like, hold on, let me go see why is this man dragging Tracy and what has Tracy done to him? And it seems like it's just an association thing. Because of the fact that she's associated with Rob and they don't like Rob and they was dragging when I said it was dragging Tracy, I was like, why is y'all dragging somebody y'all don't even know?
She got
Like
the
I mean, they know her from the B sector, but like why does she gotta get dragged like that just because she's with him?
She's guilty about association.
Guilty by association. But then, like I said, I went on Tracy's channel and I think she posted some stuff about that man too. So that's why I titled the show "Couples Beefing with Other Couples." That's why I titled it that because I was like, "What the
Listen,
hell?"
he gave a whole new meaning to the term baby blues. He
Child.
got baby blue ball.
They said somebody in the chat said he had micro balls.
He
That's
got baby blues. Baby blue
they
ball.
said he got micro balls. Girl, they
Oh
was
Lord.
dragging. They was
Oh, y'all a mess. Y'all a whole mess. God ain't
I'm just reporting. I'm
please.
just doing commentary on what I saw.
Oh, God ain't please. Y'all a whole mess up in there.
It was a whole
It's
mess.
a table.
It was a whole mess. And then they want Tracy to prove that she's not a man.
Oh, the little table.
They said
Girl.
Rob looks more like a woman and Tracy looks more like a man. And I was like,
Oh, Lord.
why is
It
y'all
ain't like no man, though.
why is y'all giving it to Tracy
It
like
ain't
that?
like no man.
Oh child. But you know what? I'm just gonna wait to see what happened. I know Tracy gonna have plenty to say. I know Tracy gonna have plenty to say.
One of my favorite parts in the color purple.
And I was waiting on Tracy to go live. I was like, I kept going back to Tracy's page because I just know Tracy. You know how Tracy is. Once she hears somebody talk about her, she was on and popping. So I was like anxious for Tracy to go live because I'm like, oh, I know she about to give it to this nigga. I know she about to give it to this nigga, and we gonna come on here and talk about it. But I don't think she went live yet. But if she do, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know about what.
Probably trying to pick her feelings up off the floor.
I don't know. Tracy has a strong. Tracy, you can do anything to Tracy, and Tracy still have that comeback. Like she has a strong backbone, or whatever you want to call it. You know, when it comes to this, she got tough skin. When it comes to, I mean, some things do get at Tracy. You know, some things do get at Tracy. Like we're all human, but mostly Tracy has thick skin. And she takes, remember when she was fighting like 10, 15 people at one time?
No, I don't.
No, not physically, but on YouTube.
I'm just playing, girl.
Oh, well, you know, she was like, not physically, but you know, she was beefing with like 10, 15 people at the same time. And they was trying to back her in a corner. Tracy, don't stop. Tracy, don't stop until, well, I won't even say until she get locked up because that didn't stop her either.
It didn't stop her either because she came right out of jail.
She came right out of, boy.
So,
They said this bitch just went to jail, spent a whole week down there in jail, and came out still talking shit. I was like, that's Tracy.
come on, people she met.
You either love her or you hate her.
Block H.
I've been following Tracy ever since before she, you know, JW called himself her blog father.
Her blog father.
Yeah, her blog father. That's what he calls himself because he is the one who actually helped her, you know, set up her YouTube channel. You know, he kept promoting her. You need to go live. You need to start your own channel. You got a lot to say. People either gonna love you or hate you, you know, and a lot of people do love her and a lot of people do not like her. But that you have that with a lot of the heavy hitters, even a lot of the smaller YouTubers, you know, the hate and love, you know. You either take it. The one thing we know on here, whether they like you or hate you, they still watch.
Of course.
And every time I hear somebody say, I don't watch people I don't like, I'm like,
they just closed off the show.
I don't even lie. There are people I really don't like on here, but I watch because sometimes I want to do commentary on the shit. And so, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's still entertainment, regardless if you like the person or not. It's still entertainment, and that's a lot of things. That's something that people who actually do cover, like, you know, I'm not no reporter or nothing like Tracy or anybody else on here. I just come out every now and then and talk about shit I see on here. This is not something I do every day because I'd be damned if I sit and watch. Some of these people be live for hours, just hours, like 10 hours, then turn around and come back for 6 hours. Then later on that night, come back for 7 hours. Then turn around at the crocodile and come back for 5 hours. And then I'm like, God damn. Do y'all have a life?
No.
I cannot imagine being married or having a house full of kids and being on YouTube that long, that much every day. I can't imagine. Hell, when I had little kids in the house, I could barely get a reality show in. It was always trying to do help with homework, driving back and forth to these damn games, taking them to their damn practices, you know, helping them with their homework. It was just always something, like always something. So that's probably why I didn't really get on YouTube like I did until after my kids was grown, when I was looking for, you know, maybe looking for more entertainment or whatever, and just happened to fall across the beef sector after watching Kaya and Maddie. You know, like most people in the beef sector, that's how they kind of got here.
Kind of gravitated.
Yeah, kind of just gravitated here to the beef sector. Because before I got on here and started watching some of the shit, some of the fuckery, the foolery that I see on here and still see, I was like, I would have never thought that YouTube allows people to do this shit on their platform. I would have never thunk.
I never would have thought.
I never would have thunk it.
Never would have thought it.
I was just about to sing. I swear to God, I was just about to sing that harmony on that song.
Well, you
But
might
Lovely,
keep
I'm sorry.
going.
Lovely said, I know she ain't going to be I know she ain't going to be so proud of some men with some yabba dabby.
Let she know she ain't gonna be what now?
Hold on. She she said, I know she ain't going to be so proud of that man with his yabba dabby do feet of his. Girl,
Girl,
they've been putting them foots all over social media. You know I don't know. I think some people on here just got something for feet. Because how many people's feet have we seen on social media in the B sector? I'm like, we done seen ankles, we done seen toes, we done seen all kind of different people's feet on here. But now, okay. So enough of that talk, If y'all want to hear what the rest of what Judah has to say about Rob and Tracy, head over to the channel. I ain't promoting or nothing, but I'm just I hate when people do commentary on YouTubers and they refuse to tell you who the fuck they're talking to.
hold
Like
on.
we all in the chat, like who they talking about? Who they talking about? Who they talking about? Who they talking about? Oh, I'm not giving them no press. I'm not giving them no play over here. I'm like, how you sit and do commentary on somebody and you not say who you're talking about? Like, I don't. Anyway, people do what they want to do on here, but I like to send people at least over to where I got the information or drop their name in the chat or something like that. So yeah. So the Tea Pour, I put that name in the chat. That's a YouTube channel that got videos of Rob over there. And then the Judah Nazrathis, whatever you call it. I put it in the chat. Now, on to other things. The latter part of the show was called Somebody is Called Down to the FBI and to the Probation Officers. Okay, let me just read. This is from Brooke Valentine. You know who Brooke Valentine is, right? The YouTuber. Sislo, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know if you're there or not. But okay, so Brooke Valentine, I guess she has beef with Tracy and Dovey. And I know that Tracy and Dovey have both said some unkind things about her son, the husband, even the baby that she carrying in her stomach. I done heard Tracy say some, but so Brooke put on her post 3 days ago, and I'm just now seeing this. She says, hello, everyone. I just have a small announcement to make. I've taken things to the next level, and I've reported 2 people to the FBI and Child Exploitation Division, Tracy and Rob. I've also made a report in San Antonio, and by Monday, which would have been yesterday, she'll make a report in California. And she said, if that silly broke-faced bitch thought Jason fucked her up, watch out, because I'm coming. And trust me, it will be 10 times worse. She said she's killing 2 fucked up birds with 1 stone. And then she said 2023 is already starting off on an excellent note. Now, not only is she had beef with them, but Dovey, who she used to be real cool with, had even, planned to go to Dovication. Dovey was planning like an event for her supporters, and Brooke was one of the ones who was going to go, but she backed out of that. She posted about Dovey. She said, miserable and desperate. I haven't spoken to her in some time. She literally allowed a troll to bait her retarded ass. Your entire existence is a drag. From your dusty, musty hair to your channel, you're a nobody, lady. When you find an apartment and purchase a bed, then come holler at me. By the way, your reads are repetitive and don't make sense. Find some new content. Seesaw titties? What? Okay, so I understand why Brooke posted what she posted about Tracy. I'm just saying I understand. I see why she's probably going that route. Not saying I agree with her or anything, but I get it. Hell, Tracy didn't call police on people. Fi didn't call police on people. I mean, who else did call people? Who was that? Damn, now I can't think of the name. But several people in the B sector have called the police on people, the FBI. I remember when Trish used to have the uh say don't drag the kids or some shit like that. Uh Leave the kids alone or something like that, because a lot of people were dragging kids in the B sector, and she had some petition going around, and she was supposedly supposed to have got with FBI agents or the authorities or something like that. But we know that shit never went anywhere. So a lot of people is also saying in the comment section of Brooks' post, they're also saying stuff like, "Do you really think that the FBI is going to come down here in the B sector over some comments, over somebody's words on YouTube?" I don't know. But somebody else, I'm not gonna say their name, but somebody else said, "Child, they've been in the B sector watching things for at least 3 years." And I'm like, if the FBI has been in the B sector for the past 3 years watching, what they waiting on? For somebody to end up dead and then come pick them up? I don't know. But then somebody else said, "Let me know. We may have to make it a larger thing." They talked to some agencies too, and folks been passing pictures behind the scene. They said they called Illinois, Texas, Florida, and California state level FBI and the FBI too. Uh-huh. Then somebody else said, "It's unfortunate that you had to take these measures, but as a mother or a guardian of any child, do whatever you need to do to keep folks from trying your offspring." What they say in the B sector, you can't tell anyone how to fight or how to fight back. Now, yeah, I do agree with that.
I had to mute for 1 second. I'm here though.
That's okay. And then somebody said, "Brooke, all you have to do is call down to San Antonio court because she's already on paper, and just add on to her case, and they're going to kick her off YouTube. If she getting paid, it's illegal to use someone else's name on social media." But I forgot I'm dumb. So a lot of people are in support of Brooke. Um, again, I'm not saying if what she doing is right or wrong, but like they say, you can't tell people how to fight on YouTube, and you can't tell people how to fight back. And if somebody feels like they need to call the cops, even though from what we see, usually nothing really happens. Like, how many times has Tracy made a report down there to the San Antonio Police Department? Like, she used to call them motherfuckers like every week. And then that one time she called and they came and arrested her and took her down and locked her ass up. So again, you can't tell people how to fight. I'm not going to tell nobody, "Don't you dare call the FBI. Don't you dare call the police on them," because it's the B sector. Why? Because you can't tell nobody how to fight. But anyhow, you got anything else to say about that? Because I'm gonna get off of here. Uh I didn't want to be on here too long. I was trying to do an hour, and I'm right at an hour. Woo woo. Good job, Tanya. Good job. Because I worked 12 hours today, so I wasn't trying to be on here too long. Okay, Clyde said, "Some people judge people by their feet. Yucky feet are a no-no for me. I don't want yucky feet touching me. Everyone has different requirements." I get that. I get that. Even with people with nice feet, I still don't like people feet on me. I just don't. Ugh. Feet get all sweaty and stuff. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lovely said the FBI waited for a minute to snag Bishop. Bling bling. from the Brooklyn, so I believe it. They could be getting enough evidence from a solid case. But Bishop Bling Bling, what's his name? Bishop Blackhead?
I call him Blackhead.
Yeah, that just wasn't like some beef sector words back and forth. Or he actually has done some real serious crimes. What all is he arrested for again, Sislo? He was arrested for
He was arrested for some serious stuff. Like he was frauding his own people and
uh-huh.
like millions of dollars his stuff was.
Yeah.
So he deserved to go down for what he doing, girl.
And the thing about it, remember he was in jail first, then he became a bishop in jail. Then he gets out, he's doing the same thing over and over again. So he ain't learned.
And he ain't drag and he ain't he trying to drag other people in his foolishness, that mayor and all that, But my thing with him is he ain't got no remorse. He don't care.
Nope, no
Like
remorse.
he don't care at all. And then he started trying to. They said he was trying to interrogate people.
Like intimidate.
There you go.
Yeah, intimidate. Uh-huh. That's exactly why R. Kelly's manager is in jail now, in prison now, for intimidating witnesses.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You can't do that.
Sure can't.
Can't do that.
Sure can't. But it lovely said SAPD knows about her, and the judge was not happy with several videos they sent her. I'm more than sure they have plenty of footnotes about her. Yeah, with a lot. I mean, you never know. Like the shit that happened with VS. I don't think VS would have been so penalized if it hadn't been for all those people calling down there and sending all those videos, all those screenshots, all those videos.
Yeah, a lot of her, the people that don't like her, they help with that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
not only that, she got to put a nail in her own coffin. With a lot of boasting and stuff, kind of like that she did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
I
understand.
understand that. 'Cause I know that's your homie. I'm not saying that. Now I don't think that IHOP thing was right though.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, I don't think that chick was right by doing what she did.
Yeah, I don't either.
She kind of like I don't think she should have went out there after her when she.
Girl, and she been the victim ever since, child.
Girl.
Even talk to her. She be on certain people platforms now. She don't go by her
No.
the name that she used to go by, Shireen. She don't go by Shireen anymore. She go by her name on her YouTube channel, but sometimes she do jump on people's platforms because some people might be speaking about it. But then one time she didn't want to jump on somebody's platform because she didn't want to speak about it. But yeah, she goes now by Miss T. Iverson.
I probably seen her.
You probably has, because if you ever see Iverson in the chats, it's her.
Yeah,
Yeah, her name is the same as mine. Her name is Tanya. That's how I remember her name is Tanya Iverson. But the name of her channel is Ms. Like Mrs. Ms. MS, and then the letter T, and then a period, and then her last name Iverson. Then she got Shireen in parentheses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her name is the same as mine, Tanya.
I seen her a few times.
Yep.
Other people's stuff, but it's been a while.
Yeah, because when I first started seeing Tanya Iverson in the chats, I was like, "Who's that? Tanya Iverson?"
Yeah, it's been a while though.
And then I finally got it when people were like, "Oh, that's Shireen." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, but you know what I wanted to ask you about? Did you see that the Trump girl, Diamond?
I really don't know. Excuse me. I really don't know too much about her. Jay Wilson had went live and said Diamond died and nobody called me, and everybody thought he was talking about Diamond Dory. So everybody came over there and
Yeah,
act like they looked at but that they were like the Trump sisters or the Trump.
look, the one I call them Cephas and Reese.
Wasn't it Diamond and what was it? Diamond and
I used to call them cubic zirconia and polyester.
but what was their real name? What was it? Diamond and
Diamond silk.
Diamond and Silk. Okay, yeah, Diamond and Silk.
called
And they
cubic
said
zirconia and
Diamond
polyester.
died.
I don't know what she passed away from, but I know she passed.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about those ladies.
Girl,
I had never honestly, if I ever heard of them, I just don't even remember.
girl, check that out. Listen, you weren't missing anything. God rest bless the dead, but yeah,
Hold on, I think that's our girl in the back, but I'm gonna put up the
they
banner.
were bought and paid for. You know what I'm saying? They were bought and paid for real.
Hold on, let me put up the banner. Hello,
Yeah.
is that you?
Yes.
Of you?
Yes.
Well, what kind of picture you got up?
Who's
I'm
that?
boring.
Oh, girl.
What the hell you talk about? Girl.
Girl,
Stop
I
saying
said
that
that ain't
on
a
this
view.
damn
That is
channel,
not a
please.
view. I'm looking at the picture like, oh,
Please, por favor.
oh my God, girl, that is so
I was
funny.
like, where is she? You never did that to me before.
Because I was looking at this beautiful lady, and I'm like, that don't look like a view. That ain't girl. It didn't even look like a picture to me. It looked like an actual person staring at me.
Oh, I'm coloring it.
Yes. What's up, honey? How you doing?
I'm fine. Hey, Sislo, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey, what y'all cooking on? What y'all eating on over here?
Girl, we done talked about.
I know I saw your thing come on, but I was on the live, so I couldn't jump over. So I
That's
know y'all
okay.
been on for a minute. Yeah.
Well, I saw you over in whatchamacallit's chat. I ain't gonna say whose chat unless you want me to say. But
I
I
don't care.
there was a lot of people in the B sector over there, and I was like, "What? All the homies is over
Who's
here."
chat? I don't care where I go everywhere. Who's chat?
We was talking about Judah.
Yeah, I was over there.
Yes. What is your take on all that? That's what I was telling Sislaw. I was filling her in with Judah and his wife over there, and them dragging Tracy and Rob and all the things they were saying about Rob. Like, what's your take on all this?
Well, I don't know who that Judah person is. I've heard of him before, and I've heard of his wife. Just with this whole new foolala that's been going on, I find it very interesting, and I love going wherever the hell I want to go. Um, this whole thing is just a hot mess, and I that woman deserves whatever she gets. I don't have no sympathy. I could care less. It's motherfucking entertainment. It is a ratchet, of course. I don't like the disrespect. It is kind of embarrassing to have us on here like this with this foolala and this mess. But hell, if they like it, I love it. It's a mess. But see how many places you can go around and see, and people don't even know where you at. And y'all just saw me over there.
Yes, I saw. So I was telling Sislo when we first jumped on here, and I didn't say nobody names. I said, Sislo, I saw all kind of B-sector people in there. I thought I was gonna be the only one over there by myself lurking. And I said, but they was dropping down in the chat. And I said, I'm not gonna say no names of any of the people that was over there because some people, I don't want to. You know how some people like, dang, why you all in my business, or why you stalking me, or you was there too. So what's the problem? It wasn't nothing like that.
Oh, I don't do that. I go wherever I want to go because my internet bill says my name on it, and it funds come out of my own account. So I go where the fuck I want to go.
That part, honey.
And if anybody sees me there and they say, "Was you over there?" Yes, I was.
And see, I found my way over there from SB because I was watching him this morning, and he said that he was over on Lipstick Alley, and they had posted, Lipstick Alley be posting our videos over there, and they had posted Judah's video, and he said, "Man, they is over there dragging Tracy and Rob, and his baby mama got in the chat. You know, the Queen, Chocolate Queen 777." So I said, "Ooh, I gotta go over there. I gotta find out what the hell is going on. Who is this Judah?"
I've
But
been
he
watching
said,
him though for a minute. Very interesting, very entertaining. But that Rob person is a damn character, isn't he?
"Girl, when they said he lived in a utility shed, I'm like, y'all see, I don't know. I keep saying, I think we are being punked. I
Yeah, I
think
think so too.
they playing on our top. I
Mhm.
I just can't believe that the shit that I'm seeing on here. Like, first of all, like, y'all putting all this information out. Well, I'm not gonna say y'all, it's him. Putting all
Mhm.
that, like, and see, my thing is like this, View and Sislo and the ladies in the chat. You could probably be nowhere in real life, whether it's at Walmart, at your crib, at your mama house, at that nigga mama house, for him to be sitting around saying what he gonna do to you in the bedroom. So why would you allow a man to say all that shit about you on a very public platform? It's not cute.
No, it's
It's
not.
very immature in high school. It's not even high school. Man, we going all the way back to junior high.
That's not cute, but I still can't get over that goddamn wig she had on. That wavy wig with the blonde, two blondes on one side and blonde on the other side with the
Oh,
baby
Lord.
hairs. Girl,
Oh,
I can't get over that. So anybody that can put that shit on here and get onto YouTube and act like they goddamn got some goddamn sense with a goddamn rusty ass gold tooth or rusty tooth, hey, they get what they deserve. And she can't travel nowhere. Don't she got a goddamn ankle bracelet on her damn thing? I don't think you can fly with them
well,
shits
they keep
on. I
saying
don't.
she got an ankle bracelet on, but I don't know if she really does or not. I don't know if she really has one or not, but I heard that he has one on. That, remember they were saying that on
Oh, I
Judah?
ain't
They
surprised.
said he has one on, and that's why he is not traveling to see her. And what YouTuber was it that said, was it Brianna who said, I wouldn't be going nowhere to see no nigga thousands of miles away. He would be coming to see me if we never
Right.
met before. And
Mm-hmm.
I
Now
felt
I'm gonna tell you, I don't particularly care for that damn pound cake Brianna, but I'm gonna tell you, pound cake Brianna dragged the fuck out of that goddamn Tracy today and damn
child,
Rock. That's the
child.
best drag I ever heard that pound cake bitch make ever
Brianna
in life.
did.
She was on point.
Bree did come off the porch, and I was like, "Sis, though, you just gonna have to go watch it, cause Bree, I ain't heard Bree drag in a long time." And I
Yeah, Jay
love
Wilson called her
drag.
pound cake.
Yeah, Jay Wilson started that a long time ago when she started making pound cakes every Christmas.
Girl.
Yes, that's what some
I'm
people and some
glad
people
you
ran with it. Some
She
people
making
ran
pound
with it.
cake sitting in the damn chair on the coffee table. She was making pound cake sitting on the coffee table. Jay Wilson called her pound cake Brie, and she said, "You ain't my daddy." Girl, I was dead.
Girl.
Oh,
You ain't my daddy.
That sounds like The Exorcist. Oh my
I
God.
make all the goddamn pound cakes I want to, bitch, and damn turkey wing. The thing I want to know is the bitch can cook so much. Why the fuck she going across that damn town to get goddamn turkey wings?
oh
Why
my
the fuck
God, I
she can't
can't
make a goddamn
breathe.
turkey wing pound cake? Huh?
No, well, see, I don't know as far as like how far her cooking goes, but she did mention, I remember her mentioning something about her man cooks more than her, or she don't really like cooking, or I don't quote me, but I could have sworn that's what she said. Like, her man does more of the cooking, she doesn't like to cook that much, but I don't know.
She need to stop saying her man. You know what?
If
When
you
people
got a
say
man
that
that
kind
you
of
cook,
shit, I
honey.
don't believe it. Like when people say, "Oh, my husband," every other word is their husband. That means you ain't got no damn husband. You telling a lie. And anytime somebody keeps saying my man, my man, my man, that's a damn lie too. Because if you got it, you don't talk about it no more. You just say it. You either say their name, give them a goddamn code name or something. We don't need to hear your husband, your boyfriend, your fake relationships and shit. But I'm telling you right now, if Pound Cake Bree come back dragging bitches like she dragged goddamn or that bitch Rusty Tooth bitch, I will be on her goddamn channel every day. I'll sub to that bitch. I
Man,
swear I
and see,
would.
I miss that shit. I love a good like. What's up, Mr. YouTube Streets? He said, I couldn't believe it either. Bree went in, out of breath and everything. Man, Bree was going in. She was going in, and I just want to say, I know, I heard what you said. I just want to say something about the men. I've always loved a man that really can cook, like really throw down. So if she got a man that can throw down, I ain't mad at her. I always want to be a man who can cook, or either he knows how to fix things, build things, put things together. Shit, build me a house from the ground, fix me a car out of scraps. I always liked the man that was good with his hands. But um, as far as that dragon, child. I just love a good drag, and that's what kept me watching the B sector, because that's what they used to do. Like they used to just drag, and it was fun, and we would laugh, and then wake up the next morning and wait for somebody to respond, and then it just. And I don't want to say, oh, then it went dark, because everybody has their definition of when it really went dark. Oh, it went dark after this event. Oh, it went dark after this event. I, for one, think it has always been kind of dark. It's just some people aren't as dark as others. But we watch and we like, because, like Kwani say, it is a YouTube application, apparatus, whatever you want to call it. And it's entertainment. It's entertainment. And whether you like somebody or not, like I was saying earlier, whether you like somebody or not, sometimes you still just watch because it's entertainment, and you want to see like somebody's response to something. Because me, for one, I really hate those people who subscribe to somebody and then they say, I don't watch none of those people. I just listen to you. Like, of course, that's how you ass get brainwashed, or that's how you ass be thinking that your favorite YouTuber don't do no wrong,
Right.
because that's the only person that you want to watch. So when they up there so-called defending themselves or something, you just that's when you get those supporters, men Pam, who will do anything for their the subscriber they support it. They will go to any lengths. They'll be stalking you and doing all kind of stuff, trolling you and all this kind of stuff, because they really, really support that YouTuber, not really knowing what that YouTuber might have done to that other YouTuber. They just
Right.
think they're perfect, they ain't done nothing wrong. But yeah, so I watch people who I don't really care for. I'll be like to get the tea. Shit, especially if I'm gonna
Mhm.
do commentary about it. I'm not gonna do commentary on one person and I didn't see what the other damn person had to say.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
right. Jim Jones complex. That's what Clyde said. And Mr. YouTube said, hey, beautiful ladies.
I saw that. I was glad you said that. Hi, Mr. YouTube Streets Boo. Hey.
Yes. We just up here shooting the shit. We just basically doing commentary on what we done heard in them YouTube streets. And again, I put the names of the two platforms that I was referring to. So if you guys want to go check them out, the one where we got all the information mostly was from this person that's on the screen now, Judah Nazara. How do you say that second name? Since you've been following him
Nah,
longer than me.
don't get me to lying. Now I know I'm a stickler on pronunciation and everything, but I don't even know where to begin.
And see,
Mm-mm.
I told Sislo I think it's a play on Judas of Nazareth, which is pretty obvious. But
That's what
it's
I
like
think it is too.
Judah Natzara. Natzara.
Nazara. That's what I think. Judah Nazara.
Yeah, Judas Nazara, official. That's the name of the channel that the guy who supposedly used to be really, really cool. Him and his wife used to be really, really cool with Rob. And I really wish I knew why they fell out. Do you know why they fell out?
No, I'm still getting new to them, but I'm telling you, it was so funny when he was talking about how Tracy looked like a trans. I always said that. I always thought that she was a trans.
Girl,
I didn't know when I first saw her, I thought she was a trans person. I didn't know she was a woman. Oh, we still don't know, do we? But I always thought that. I swear I did. And I've always said it. But, when I say stuff, people kind of like blow stuff on the other side. But they dragged the fuck out of her. And then when his wife put her little feet on there, I'm telling you, I ain't really into no women's feet and shit like that. But she got cute little feet, didn't she?
they had that cute little red toenail.
Oh, it was cute. I was like, am I turning
Because
into
they've been talking about Rob's feet. They've been talking about I said I ain't never seen so many people's feet on YouTube.
I know.
Like everybody foots be on YouTube. I'm just gonna wear sneakers all summer long.
Child, I'm gonna
Just in
put some
case
duct
somebody
tape
catch
on
me
my feet.
slipping.
Fuck that.
All nobody kept me slipping. I jump out the shower, forget a spot on my ankles with the lotion.
But
The hood tape on her ashy foot's ass.
They dragged her. They dragged her just all around, dragged her and him. And I was like, oh my goodness, because I've always seen the Judah person in chats. I've seen him, comment on the chats and then sometimes on the platform. But baby, I said, let me take my ass on over there because I had to do something that I had to sit still for like maybe 35 minutes. I said, let me click on this damn live. Baby, I got all my damn life on that one. That's a I shared it. It's on my channel. Anybody that's watching right now, if y'all want to go to my platform and sub to me and go on to my community wall and see the video that Mr. Hood Table and Sislo is talking about.
When I say I was just over there gagging because I'm like, the wife had even said in the chat, she was talking to and I keep saying allegedly because you know how people can drop down and say they Jesus, they Moses, they Oprah. There's a lady named Chocolate Queen 777 who says she is Rob's baby mama, his ex, and she was dropping down in the chat. And the wife, Judah's wife, had tagged her or whatever, or at her in the chat and said that me and my husband used to be very, very good friends with Rob. And when they asked her, did she want to jump on the panel with them? She was like, out of respect for my children, because my son is already totally embarrassed by what he's seeing his father doing here. She said, I'm just going to keep watching because somebody has sent her videos, and I'm put the other person's channel up here. The tea pour. Did you go over there, Pam?
Oh, no, I didn't. Now, what about this? I didn't go over there.
Go over to the tea pourer. I put the name on. It's on the screen and in the chat. And they have videos of Rob where he looks like he is high off of 50-11 drugs.
And I have been over there. I lied. I have. Go ahead.
Because they were talking about the wife said over there on the tea pour, she said in the chat that she was somebody told her to go over there because he was mimicking how you stick your hand in a man's booty hole or how you have sex with a man. And when he was using his hands and his fingers, I said, I have to go see. Some things is just sound intriguing. Like, I just got to go see what the hell they talking about. So I went over to the Tea Pourers channel, and that's where I saw that video.
I forgot the name of it, but yeah, I do remember now that you said that because I'm a little messy little something. I like researching and shit. Don't take but a minute to clickety click, and then you be watching shit. You be like, damn.
Yeah, and I'm like, I always have said I'm not. I know Tracy and other people have kind of promoted other sectors and whatnot. The reason why I don't really venture over to other sectors, like when they first was promoting Clyde. I had went over there. I subscribed to Clyde. It wasn't my cup of tea. I left. I didn't want. It was just too. I don't know. It's something about sitting there watching somebody half naked.
I love her. I'm a mod for her.
I understand. But when I was watching her, she was going off on everybody in the chat all the time, and I just felt like I didn't even feel like I'm supposed to be here. Like,
yeah,
she just was so angry all the time, and
I'm
I'm
understanding
like,
why now, though.
and I watched her for a minute now. I just didn't go over there one day. I did watch her for a minute, and I just was like, I can't. So, but what I'm saying is, like some of those people over there, the storylines, they're so far back. Like people come over here in the B sector and they be like how they doing this heat. They're like, man, you ain't been over here all that damn time because you don't know about this, you don't know about that, you don't know about that. And they come over here and they act like they know everything. And I'm not the one to go over to another sector and pretend, not even pretend at the least bit that I know what's going on. But the stuff be so far back, it's like you can't really know everything that happened, why these people chewing each other out, who used to be friends, who used to fuck together, who used to I don't like it's like watching a 10 season show on the 10th season. You know what I mean? And you're like, well, why is this person so mad at that person? And well, you know, it's too much. It's too much, and you can, like in the B sector, you cannot possibly go back 5 years and watch every beef video. You just will never ever know everything about the sector. So that's why I started at the beginning of the sector, and I'm not leaving.
Well, you know what?
I
Well,
know too much about all y'all.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you know
Go
what?
ahead, go ahead.
I always thought this, okay, initially, because like I said, I always thought she was a tranny. I really did. And I don't mean any offense or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with that if that's, if she is or not. But I don't have anything to do with that. The fact that she was so messy and stuff, that's the part that I did not like. And that's really the only beef that I had with her. I just did not like how messy she was. And so
So
when
y'all were never
everybody
cool. I could have
when
sworn
everybody
that
started
y'all.
coming over for the other sectors and stuff, and then she had mod sticks over in what's my lady name that does the Woo Child? What's her name? Oh my goodness, she's not on.
Deanna.
Huh? Who?
Ain't that 5A who does that?
No, 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 no.
You talking about Deanna?
Deanna?
No, no, I know
No.
Deanna. No, the other
No, she
lady,
wasn't no mom for
Cookie,
Deanna. No, no.
Cookie, and then she was modding for Clyde, and I was
She
like,
used to mom
these
for T.
Lovely T. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
lovely
don't
T.
fuck with her, but anyway, I was like, these
You
people
like
don't
Lovely
know
Tea?
how much. These people don't know how much of a nutcase this damn Tracy is. I said, I'm gonna sit back and wait for this shit to pop off.
And that's what
Wait.
5A was trying to get Lovely T to break away from. Remember?
I know, right? But I think it was so funny because Tracy got on. They end up both of them. Cookie cussed Tracy out. We still waiting on a clap back for that shit, and that ain't gonna come because Cookie dragged the fuck out of goddamn Tracy. And then Clyde did too. And I said to myself, I'm just gonna sit back and wait. And sure enough, whatever I thought came to the light. Because nobody that lady might have a couple clicks and views and stuff, but look, she's trash. And now look what she's bringing and dragging. She's like one of them little mutts, like I see, dragging shit into the home, a dead squirrel, a goddamn Rob rack, dragging trash in and putting it and presenting it at people's feet like we supposed to like that shit. Girl.
There's a lot of people who, man, they was roasting his ass that night when he was talking all that shit about Tracy. They was like he was really getting his rocks off because he had all those people. It was like 600 or something people in his chat, and he was just, I mean, he was starstruck when Misunderstood and when Just Kimmy jumped on there. Like people was telling him, I don't know why the fuck you so excited. We ain't here for you. We here for Tracy.
And that's
But
what
they
they
were
were
still
there
there.
for him.
But they were
And
still
you know
there.
what? His channel could go right down because as soon as she gets some goddamn common sense, he or whatever the fuck she is, get some goddamn common sense and flip the script and drag his ass. That shit's gonna be really hilarious. So
Girl,
it's all
when it happens,
it's
because
gonna
that's
happen.
what people waiting on. They waiting for them to break up and for him to reveal. It's the norm. We already know. We already know. As soon as they break up or whatever this thing is that they have, somebody is going to come out and they're going to show all these receipts. We're going to see all this shit she done said to him, all the shit he done said to her. She might have even sent pictures and stuff like that or anything. He might have sent pictures. And I want to see if he really got little scrotum balls. I want to
Oh
see
my God.
if he really got little micro balls, as Judah
Oh no,
said.
he just looks disgusting. He looks so nasty. And did you see the video with him puking? Oh my
Yes,
god.
Tracy,
Food
do
y'all
you
I'm
got
eating.
micro balls?
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, sister.
You didn't know. It's all right.
But yeah, his doesn't seem to be attractive. But you know what? When you trash this, that's all you can get is pick up that piece of. I mean, girl, both are. Oh, and why are we talking about all this sexual stuff that they're doing, fisting and all this?
Didn't I tell you that Sislo? See, Sislo ain't seen the video.
Sister, you ain't seen the shit.
Nope.
Girl, save your
If
eyes,
she saw the
girl.
videos, she would not understand why Tracy is with him. Nobody does.
I don't understand when I saw what he looked like. I
Oh,
control
I
alt
said
delete.
you ain't had to watch no video.
I have to watch nothing else. That was it. That was it. He looked like
They said he looked like he sucked his thumb and used to put his hands on his hip when he was little.
he looked like Oscar right out the trash can.
Oh my gosh.
You know, on Sesame Street.
You know what? These people, you could tell they don't have any jobs because I don't know of any job you could be on YouTube and put all this goddamn shit out here like this and then go to work. Like nothing never happened. I'd be at work, I'd be like, girl, did you see what was going on the
I couldn't even tell my coworkers about this shit. I wouldn't even. I'm not. Nope. They ain't about to find me over here. Nope.
My IT manager which I went to college with, he knows that I am on the YouTube with this fool la la, and he is so funny. And him and his wife watch me sometimes and stuff. But he knows. I told him. He said no, it's a good side hustle and shit. So
matter of fact, I ain't even got no job. I'm on welfare like Pizarro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on welfare now.
I'm on welfare and I get food.
I'm gonna have lupus on welfare.
Ain't that what Pizarro say? She on welfare and got food stamps and EBT and what else you get? Medicaid.
Somebody need to hook me up.
EBT,
I'm a fraud.
Food stamps. Oh, that's the same as EBT. Y'all, I remember when food stamps was the stamps, the dollars.
Got a real book. You were pulling out like
a whole book.
$5, $10, $20.
And your mama break you off a little bit and tell you go to the store, get you some candy. But
and some stores wouldn't let you take it unless you
had the book.
Food stamps unless you had it in the book. You couldn't tear it out the book. It had to have
unless
the book.
Unless it was one.
Right. And then y'all, you got a troll.
I got him.
I got him.
I think the only mod in here is Sislo, and she's on the panel with us, and I don't think she can see the chat, but I got him.
And then they flipped to the EBT cards and shit, and then all the welfare hoes got all uppity and shit. They up at the damn grocery store swiping cards and shit like they doing
like
something.
It's a Visa and shit. Like it's a Visa. Everybody's grocery. But yeah, they thought they was doing something by stopping people from selling stamps. Y'all ain't stopped shit.
No, if anything, it increased. It made it easier.
Y'all made it easier. Shit, people that's go, they be like, "What's your PIN number?"
Right, everybody in the neighborhood know it.
And you know you can order from Walmart or any of those grocery stores with an EBT card. You ain't even got to leave the house.
You can go and you can order hot foods now.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember when they started allowing them to buy crab legs? Remember that when they started allowing them to buy crab legs?
Welfare seafood boils. Welfare seafood. I'm like, what? I got to spend.
They have a seafood boil and spend all their
welfare card. I think we can start calling these goddamn cards welfare cards again too, because I'm sick of some of these bitches acting all uppity and shit when they're at the goddamn grocery store. And I work every fucking day and go to the store, and I got these bitches trying to look at me like all down and shit. You swiping the goddamn welfare card, bitch. I ain't mad at you. Can I get 20 on it? I'm just
right.
Oh my God, Sislo, was you gonna say something before we start talking about the welfare?
I'm being silly, y'all.
I think he was about to say something.
I'll eat welfare food.
Should I eat welfare food? WIC food? I'll eat that government cheese.
I'm mad because I ain't got no damn welfare.
I grew up on all that shit. I made me a cheese toast sandwich today, and I said, "Damn, I missed that damn government cheese."
But what about the bologna? You slice it and then you got the cut.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
They
That big
sell they
slab,
sell
and then
it
you
at
put the three little angles on there and fry that shit. You ain't even had to put no grease in
Yes.
the pan.
they
I
sell
be
it
buying
at
that
Kroger like
ham.
this.
I be buying one of those little quarter hams, you know, the little bitty hams with the paper, brown paper around it.
I love
I be
those.
buying that and I be slicing that up. Should I throw some
Big ham.
eggs on there? Sure. But that's a pretty picture, view.
Oh,
It
thank you.
is.
What do you got in your chat? I can't see nothing. I hate this StreamYard shit. I cannot see anything. I have to get a second apparatus just to even see something.
I wish
Hey,
you could. I wish you
SAT,
could draw freehand, because I would ask you to
I
draw.
can.
You
No,
can,
yeah, I can.
so you can like draw
I
a picture
don't
of us.
because I don't want people to ask me to draw nothing. What you get ready to ask me to
I
draw?
want a picture of me. Like I have my own avatar, but I want a picture of me.
Well, I'll think about it. Pretend like we didn't have this conversation,
Yeah,
okay?
I need a few pictures of me. I need a few
We're
pictures.
gonna be shh. Pretend
Okay.
like we didn't have this conversation. It's a on the a. Okay, lovely one said something on there.
Hold up. Lovely one said
They on the
those
advertisement.
extra EBT stamps are ending this April. They better until. Oh, I did hear somebody saying they was getting extra EBTs or extra stamps the last few months.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't get no EBT, but I can't wait till my damn raise come around and my bonus. I can be happy about that.
I'm a tax rich kind of person.
I get one. I get that once a year.
I'm a tax rich kind of person.
I ain't even tax rich because I always owe.
I'm hood rich.
I always owe the tax.
Good for
every
you.
Oh,
year.
with all those deductions you have.
Huh?
Oh,
House.
for your home business? Are you speaking of taxes?
Well,
Yeah,
that's just I still be owing.
you
Oh
just
yeah.
gotta go.
Well, I don't want to get in your business. No, never
No,
mind.
I mean I still be girl. You know we don't hardly make no shit. Girl, listen, when I get to where Jay Wilson is making $3,000-$4,000 a month, I'm gonna let y'all know.
Is
No,
that really true? How do we
I'm gonna
know
say
that?
Jay Wilson
Has
is
that been proven?
possible.
you
I'm gonna say
using
Jay
that.
Wilson said it's
You
possible.
bite off
It's
a lot.
possible.
First of all, the hood table, we have that's been proven. You can't believe that unless you see it on
I
Blade, Social
I
Blade.
the only reason why I say it is believable because they be getting all them doggone super chats.
All you have to do is go to. Oh well, see that's a different thing because I'm a part
I
of
ain't
that
talking about
club.
the
Now the
commercials. The
Cash App.
commercials. Jay Wilson can put 100 commercials in his videos, but we don't really get shit. You know that view. We get like pennies on every
Well,
commercial.
right. So it's
It's
the
the super
Cash App.
chats and the cash apps.
Well,
But
you
see, the thing
you
is
can
now the Cash
calculate it
Apps are
before you everybody making. YouTube calculator.
the thing now is the IRS is into the Cash Apps. The Cash
Mhm.
Apps and the IRS are in bed together. So everybody needs to be
Well, I
extremely
ain't got shit to
careful.
worry about because I get like one cash app every month.
Okay, you don't have nothing to worry about. But the people who is making bank,
Unless me and my sons are sending money to each other, and that's just, can I get this, mom? Can I get it? Yeah, okay, you better pay me back when you get paid, nigga. Shit, you know, one of them things. But
but
yeah, I really do think you can make a lot of money on YouTube. But most of these, especially these big YouTubers, even the ones with 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 subscribers, they getting the majority of that money from super chats and cash apps. And of course, if they selling stuff, like if they got t-shirts, coffee mugs, you know.
yeah, but the thing is, they still have to report it to the IRS and pay taxes on that. And if they don't, they will be
Now because
penalized.
I do get a statement from Cash App every month, and I be looking at that shit like I don't get no money. They be like, "This is how much you got this month," and it'll be like, it's usually the only money I usually get on my Cash App is like, you know, I have sons, and even though they grown,
Dang, I wish I was
I mean, every
teaching
now and then
too.
your sons need a little, you know what I'm saying? And they might be like, "Here, mom, you know, here's some money or something like that," but it ain't like income. So I don't be worried about them shits. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Now these people that's out here on this welfare and getting these food stamps and all that kind of shit, getting all that shit on their cash apps. they got something to worry about. Because a lot of them is on YouTube and they on Section 8, they on all that shit, and they ain't reporting this YouTube money. You know they ain't.
Oh Lord, Lovely Love is on Corners, Seven Stars, or whatever her name's channel. I can only imagine what kind of
She's
ratchet
on Seven
shit.
Stars right now.
Yeah, I can only imagine what kind of ratchet shit goddamn unlovely drunk possum face marsupial crack hole is
Girl,
saying.
see, Ceslo ain't been around on the B sector lately. View, you remember when Jay called her a bitch on when she jumped on his panel?
Yeah, but she loved it because that she's good for that. She's good. I actually like her. I
See,
don't think she
I
likes
like
me.
Seven. I do.
I
I
do
really do.
too. I
I
don't
like
mess with her
Seven.
though, but I don't think she cares for me, and that's okay. But I think I find her very entertaining, and I really like her channel.
I like Seven. I mean, I think I
Hmm.
really started liking Seven after they outed her family. I mean,
Yeah,
I watch. Okay, let me put it this way:
I
a
was
lot of us
cruel.
watch everybody, right? Regardless if we like them or not, because we like to do content or just want to see what the tea is, right? So she was one of the people back in the day, the VS days. I would just watch, and she did commentary on VS. I used to love watching her commentary on VS and Shine, and stuff like that. Five. So I've been watching her for a long time, but after they like tried to exploit her family and her family member, her cousin, all that kind of shit. I like this bitch stand like strong as a motherfucking ox. That shit didn't phase her. And she even mentioned it the other day because somebody said you got doxxed. And she said, who got doxxed? I didn't get doxxed. Y'all doxed the murderers in my family. Y'all doxed my cousin. Y'all ain't doxed me. She was like, shit. Where you doxed where,
Yeah.
bitch? Where?
I admire her for that because
Yeah.
I think that shows how cruel YouTube can be when when
Very.
they brought all that stuff out and yeah.
Very, very.
Yeah.
YouTube can be very, very cruel.
Hmm.
But again, it's hard to turn away from it. It's hard to turn away from it because at the same time, it's still entertaining. Like I know some of the shit be on here be some fuck shit, but I'm like shit. Some of the shit we watch on reality TV, um,
Regular
TV
TV.
shows, the shit on Hulu, Netflix, and all that other shit. It's like whatever your pleasure is, whatever your what they call it view when it comes to liquor. What's your sin? What do they call it?
Your pleasure, your sin. What's your drink of choice? What?
Something like that. What's your? It's something to do with sin.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Um,
y'all know what I'm getting at.
yeah. A lovely one. You are correct. If you're living on any type of welfare and SSI, all those cash apps and YouTube checks is considered unreported income. But what I
Yep.
keep trying to say, give me 1 minute. The hood table,
Oh, go ahead, babe.
and this is serious. That will be cut down because Cash App has to report this information to the IRS.
Thank
The,
you. That's what I was
so
saying. They have to report it.
they can't do it like tomorrow, but it's going to happen. So it may take a year or 2 years or whatever. So all of these people that y'all see on here with making all this money behind the scenes, unreported income, if it's over $600, it's going to be reported. We're not going to see it, but they will see it. They will be penalized. They have to pay taxes on it. I'm not mad at them making this goddamn money on under the table and stuff unreported, but you're gonna have to pay taxes just like I do. Okay.
It's
So all
just
the
like
welfare hosts can get their goddamn EBT cards. I'm sorry. I'm being
it's
funny.
just like okay. Everybody knows I even have a DoorDash YouTube channel. A lot of people know that every now and again. I ain't DoorDash in like 8 or 9 months, but every now and again, because you can get hired with DoorDash and you just always hired. You can stop driving for a year and just clock in on that little app and start driving. So every now and again, once or twice, a couple of weeks, a year, when I just want to get out and do it or need an extra spending money, I'll DoorDash. And it's kind of like Door Dashing or Uber Eats or any of those other things. They don't give you no actual paycheck or whatever every 2 weeks. You get paid, but at the end of the year, they send you that I-9 or W-9 or whatever it's called. And that's what you
1099.
do. Yeah, and that's what you, the 1099, and that's what you use to file your taxes. Now, DoorDash, they're going to go to the IRS and they're going to say, we paid this person this much money. If you don't file that 1099 at the end of the year, yeah, it's going to catch up with you. It's going to definitely catch up with you. Like, okay, I know somebody who worked at a furniture store and they got paid cash. Cash. And at the end of the year, though, the furniture store, and it wasn't the furniture. We got a store called Nebraska Furniture Mart. A lot of y'all know about that, based out of Omaha, Nebraska. It's down in Texas and different places, Kansas City. One of the biggest furniture store in the United States. But the main headquarters is here, and they hire out drivers. And those drivers that they hire out, the people who own those trucks, they pay the drivers cash to deliver furniture for the mart. And at the end of the year, they give them a 1099. Now, some of those drivers, they don't be filing their taxes. But that truck driving agency, they file that 1099 every year. So that shit is going to catch up with you. So y'all people on here with the welfare checks and all that kind of shit, y'all think y'all, it's good with it while it lasted, huh?
It's called reconciliation, and these accounts, these things will be reconciled. And when they're reconciled, the companies are saying, "Oh, we gave the person a 1099 because we paid them over $600," and then the IRS, through the computers and everything, are going to say, "Well, this doesn't. We're looking at Joe Blow's damn taxes, and they're not putting this on there. It's going to come out, and baby, it's coming out." I'm just saying. Yes. I keep telling people. File it. If it's over $600, report it. Say something about it. Don't act like it's free money, because it ain't free. And what it'll do, it will block you from getting your taxes, like your income tax for the next year or whatever. Or
they'll just take it out automatically. They'll just take it out.
They will block you from it. They will deduct it from that. Yep, and if you have, I don't know what states people are in. Some states you can't go to. Well, I can't. Well, there's certain things you can and can't do and can't get. And if you owe anything to the government, even this YouTube shit, you can't get whatever services or whatever coins you want. What is that?
Well, I know here in Omaha, Nebraska, if you owe, and I think that's pretty much everywhere, if you owe the IRS because you haven't filed taxes, but then you file and you get back a lump sum, they just automatically take it out.
First of all, lovely one, these idiots running goddamn business using their cash apps, that right there is a problem. How the hell you gonna run a goddamn whole business with a cash app card?
Well, you know what? A lot of people have done that. I mean, barbers, beautician, nail techs. I mean, we can go on and on and on. Babysitters. I mean, we can go on and on and on with people. And I'm not saying that I'm glad they're hunkering down, because I'm all for us making as much money as we can, especially when it seems like they can't catch up with the minimum wage, with the high price of everything every year that keeps growing, and all these people struggling and ended up homeless. And so I'm all for people hustling. You always said you got to have 2 hustles at least per kid, okay? Yeah. So if you got 2 kids, you need to have 2 hustles.
Oh, I don't have 4 kids, but I got 4 side hustles.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Everybody knows I'm a professional custom cake decorator. And whenever I want to, and I got a YouTube channel and a Facebook page and an IG page for it, Tanya's Delight, slice by slice. And I don't do it anymore, but before Rona hit, I was selling cakes and all that kind of stuff, flipping cakes on the side, just doing whatever to, take care of me and my kids. A lot of people do that. Whether it's fixing on cars, doing braids, or cooking, being, catering people or whatever, you gotta have a side hustle, because you don't never know when you might get laid off from that main job. And if you have a side hustle or a trade or something like that, a talent, then maybe that can help you till you get that next job. But I want to read what's comment real quick. Then I'm gonna let you go view. But Clyde said, how does DoorDash pay? DoorDash is not a set pay, so it really depends on how many orders you take and what you accept. Now, I have a DoorDash channel, YouTube channel, and when I do my drives, well, again, I ain't drove in almost a year, but when I do my drives, I'll be telling people, okay, this is how much I'm getting for this order, and at the end of the night or at the end of my shift or whatever, I total it all up and tell you guys how I made. That's how I did. That's how I do my YouTube channel on DoorDash, but it really depends on what kind of orders you accept. Because one of the tips that I put on my DoorDash channel is a lot of people think that when you get an order, you got to accept it because DoorDash has ratings. And if you don't accept orders, your ratings go down. And they got like 5-6 different ratings, like on time, if you accepted an order, if you refused the order, if you dropped the order, they got all these different ratings. But the ratings for accepting an order, that really don't matter. And a lot of people don't know that. So they think they got to accept every single order that DoorDash gives them, even if you got to drive 20 miles to get $1, because they do tell you how much you're going to make on that order before you accept it. So my tip to anybody who does DoorDash or thinking about DoorDash, when they send you that order, zoom in that map, see how far away that shit is, and see how much you're getting paid, and determine if it's worth your time. Okay? I didn't take orders less than like $9-10. So, you know what I'm saying? Then they have the differentials if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's super hot, if it's super cold, like you get more money per order based on that. I mean, but literally if I was to say how much I made on DoorDash, I would say no less than $25 an hour. That's what I usually made, no less than $25 an hour. And sometimes I would drive until I got like I would say, I'm not going home till I make $100. Or I'm not going home till I make $80. So it's really not everybody just don't make the same thing. Somebody lovely said some DoorDash won't take the order if there isn't and I don't. I done talked about that before, lovely. Like some of y'all are subscribed to my YouTube channel for my DoorDash. But you can tell if you're getting a tip or not. Like let's say the restaurant is 10-15 minutes away, and the person address is 10-15 minutes away from that, and you're getting a total of $6 for the order because they tell you how much you make before you accept the order. It's pretty obvious that the person is not paying a tip, so I decline. But some people, like I said, when they first start doing DoorDash, they're like, oh, I got to keep my ratings up for acceptance orders. Oh, I got to keep my ratings up for acceptance orders. Acceptance orders does not get you ever fired or anything from DoorDash. It's usually if you accept the order and then back out of the order. Those ratings hurt you. But you can decline all the fucking orders you want. They start at 100%. The last time I drove, which was probably like, I don't know, I want to say maybe February or March of last year, my acceptance was 55%. 55% out of 100. So that tells you I will sit my black ass in my car at a restaurant, in a parking lot, at a gas station, and I'll be swiping decline, 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 accept, accept. If you keep on accepting all those cheap ass orders, you ain't gonna make no money. And you burning all that gas and not getting no tip, shit. And that's also why when I order from DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, Walmart, if I even order from Walmart, I make sure I tip the person who is doing my shopping around the Walmart. If I shop from Instacart, I make sure I ship the grocery employee who does my shopping around whatever store I select. I always make sure I tip. Always. And working for DoorDash makes you really now I tip before that. Like my sons, they're both boys. So they've been getting their haircuts since they were toddlers. And once they got older, and I could just drop them off at the barbershop by themselves, I would always give them like $5 extra. And I say, make sure you give this to your barber and I will check. So they started learning to tip their barber when they were very, very young. And to this day, they still do it. And they tip other people. So, you gotta that's something you gotta teach to your kids too. Tip the person who cuts your grass, who shovels your snow, who does
Mm.
your hair, who cuts your hair, who, it's really nice to be a tipper, even if you can only give a few dollars. So yeah, but when you work for those delivery places like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Go, what's the other one called? Starts with a G. Um, oh
A
God,
G?
I forgot the name of it. But yeah, when you work for those type of places and you see them people ordering $100 from Red Lobster and they ain't tipping, like the order is $100, but you're getting like $5 or $6 from that order. Oh hell no! Decline, decline. And another thing, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna wrap this DoorDash shit up. But
Mm.
I remember maybe it was last year or a year before last when Brianna, she had an issue with DoorDash or some delivery service, and she said that no, it was DoorDash, and they were supposed to pick up a Walmart grocery order for her, and she said she had waited and waited and waited hours, and her groceries never came. She said it took so long that she ended up going to the Walmart and asking them what the fuck is up with my grocery order, and she ended up having to get her own groceries and bring her groceries home. And I told her in the chat, I said, Brianna, I work for DoorDash, and every time I get a Walmart order, I decline. Why do I decline? Because when you get those grocery orders from DoorDash, a lot of times those people do not tip. Not saying Brianna don't tip, but I'm saying a lot of times they don't tip, and a lot of times you got to go to apartments and you got to walk, no elevator, up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flights of stairs with all their groceries. They don't come out to help. They don't give you no tip. They leave the shit at the door. No, thank you. No, nothing. So that's one thing. I never accept Walmart orders, and sometimes those orders be sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting because of that. So if you ever order something from DoorDash or any other delivery place and you wonder why it ain't been delivered in a timely manner, it's because they can't find nobody to fucking accept the order. And
I
that's
don't
what
order from any of those things because I don't want anybody that's not working in the restaurant having access to my food. I'm just snob when it comes to that kind of shit. I don't give a fuck unless I'm at a company or something like that where they have it delivered at work or something like that. I'm not letting no Joe Blow bring no motherfucking food to my
and
house.
I
And I
feel
know a
you.
lot of people are good and clean, but I've seen some people's cars with cats and dogs and people
And
eat
I
their
certainly
food.
feel you. I
I
certainly
don't do
feel
that
you.
shit. No,
But
my
I
food,
see
if it
people
ain't
at
come from the
restaurants.
restaurant and I ain't picking it up, I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody bringing that shit to me. I'm
Girl,
sorry.
after I worked at restaurants, it don't even matter to me. And after I see what goes on at restaurants, it don't even matter to me because some of the nastiest people work in the restaurants.
Preach.
And like I said,
Preach.
I'll never forget. I said it before. When I never forget when I worked at a restaurant, I dropped some food on the floor and threw it in the trash. And the manager demanded that I take that shit out the trash and put it in the fryer and cook that shit. So I
What?
mean, it's things like we see shit. They show videos every now and then of the nasty shit that people do. They go outside, they go to the bathroom, they don't wash their hands, they come back and cook your food, they don't wear gloves. So my thing is like this. I just pray over it. God, I ask you, whoever made this food.
Right.
But I don't order stuff from all the time. I'm just saying when I do,
Yeah.
it's like you ain't no guarantee that the people that work at the restaurant is clean. And I have never had, and I being that I do drive for DoorDash, I'm gonna tell you, just because I've been driving for them for like 4 years, but even though it's only like a few months, a year at times, because like I said, you can work for them and never work and still be working. You know what I mean? Some places you gotta re-sign up and resend in your insurance information and read this and read that if you ain't been working for months. But DoorDash, you can just pick up a year later where you left off and just clock in. But you might
Right
think
there, what
that
Lovely
people
One
might be in
said. Lovely
food.
One right there.
Sometimes when they see sometimes they might see the ring videos of people in your food. But I'm telling you, like 9 times out of 10, when I say we get them orders and we just trying our best to get them to you fast as fucking possible, so we can move on to the next, because we trying to make as much money per hour. We grab that food from the grocery store or from the restaurant, sit it on our seat, sit it in the bag that we're supposed to keep it warm or cold in, drive it to your house, take it out that bag and sit it on your porch or hand it to you. Like, it's literally, I mean, it's always gonna be somebody out there doing some fuck shit. But that's how it is at restaurants too. It's always gonna be somebody out there picking their nose, wiping their ass, and not washing their hands in a restaurant. So you just gotta be, yeah. When the pandemic started, it was like nobody wanted to go out. All the restaurants were closed. You know, the grocery stores were only open certain hours. So it was like, what can you do? You know, you order from certain restaurants. You get your groceries ordered, and you know. But yeah, it's like there has never been a time where I thought of eating somebody's fry, or I mean, it just don't even cross your mind like that.
Well, you're different. You're different.
That's why I
Like
said
my
there's
cousin,
always
I had to cuss my
somebody. There's
cousin out
always
because
somebody.
he had one of them damn DoorDash Uber motherfuckers or something bring him some damn oatmeal in a smoothie. I was like,
You can bring
bitch, you visiting in my
anything.
house and you gonna have an Uber come over bring a goddamn
You
oatmeal in
can.
a
I mean, some
smoothie?
people will call a Uber just to get a coffee from Starbucks. I mean,
Right.
it's like, but like seriously, it's not as common as you think that people just go in your food. It's just not as common as people think. Like, oh, I'm scared somebody gonna touch. Nah, I'm more scared of the motherfuckers in the restaurant. Like, honestly, because I didn't work in the restaurants and I have delivered food. So, but yeah, people are more spitting your food working behind the damn counter in a restaurant than somebody delivering your food. Trust.
I agree with that. I do. And I like it now that they're supposed to tape the packages or staple
Oh,
them
they've
and
been
all that,
doing
which
that forever. They've been doing
yeah,
that
you
forever.
can
They'll tape
still
the
get
package
around
down.
that.
They'll put tape over the straws. They'll do all that stuff just to make people feel more secure. But they've been doing that forever. Like I said, I started doing DoorDash probably, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I'll do it in stints. I'll do like a month here, like when my kids were still in school, like around like school time when they needed new clothes, or around Christmas time, I would pick up a few hours, doing DoorDash, and then I would go months and months and months and months without doing it. Then I pick up some more hours. So that's what I like about DoorDash. You can literally work whenever the fuck you want, and then not work for months and months and months and months and months. One year I didn't work all year, and then the next year I just went to the app and picked a schedule. It's like that's what I do love about DoorDash. If you like in a bind or might need some money, or something's coming up, your kid's about to graduate, anything. It's quick. It's quick and easy money, and you can get paid every single fucking day. That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
nice part
glad
of it
that
too.
it's available and that you can make some coins and you're fulfilling a service. I'm all for that. I think that's great.
Yeah, it ain't
I'm
for
just not one
everybody
of the ones that's gonna be using that.
Right, it ain't for everybody. And some people
Mm-mm.
prefer Grubhub, or some people prefer Uber Eats, or some people prefer, people have their preferences. But I didn't order from all of them. So it really
Yeah,
doesn't make me any difference. Like I said, usually when I get my shit, it be secure, it be taped up, it be,
yeah.
but let me read some of these comments.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go because
Okay.
I gotta make me something to eat. I haven't eaten dinner. We're talking about all this
Well, all
food.
I had was a cheese. I told you earlier, all I had was a cheese toast sandwich, and I had that around 2, 3 o'clock.
I know, right? And we talking about food. My ass
I
is hungry.
know,
It's time to
too.
go to bed.
Girl, I'm gonna pop me some popcorn. That's what I'm about to do.
I'm making something. I gotta cook some food because I'm at 143 now. I'm losing too much damn weight. I gotta eat some real food.
Well, you can certainly have some of mine. And Lovely One said, "Yep, or they'll spit on your food." Oh yeah, I read that comment. She said, "I don't have any proof, but I'm 100% convinced they W used to eat every." Oh,
I know, right? I saw that comment that she made. Lovely one, you're funny as hell.
She has been cracking jokes ever since we started our live tonight.
Hilarious.
Sis Lo, she has been cracking jokes, huh? She's been on one. She
Well,
said,
thank you for letting me come up. Let me take my ass off of here before I shrink.
I'm on here looking up.
All right, View. And I'm gonna hit you up, View. What's the best way to contact you? Do you got like your email on your YouTube channel, or do you got?
What you trying to do? You trying to dox me? What you trying to do?
No, remember what we talked about earlier that you told me to shh.
Oh, no. Let me reach out to you. Don't even
Okay.
worry about you.
Well, just hit me up on I'm everywhere. I have a YouTube, I have Facebook, I have IG, Twitter.
Yeah, I'll get to you.
Okay.
And I'm actually going through some stuff right now because they're trying to determine whether I have rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, or we ruled out cancer, so that's good. But I've got some stuff going on. But I'm gonna get to you, baby. Yeah, but I want to do that. That's a little side hustle.
I don't know. I'm serious though.
I know.
View, Pamela, View.
Yeah.
If you don't mind,
what?
We can pray with you right now.
Yes, always prayer. Thank you.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Everybody bow your heads.
Bow your heads.
Bow now. I'm sorry.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come before you as humbly as we know how. First of all, God, we want to say thank you. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Father, and the second thing we want to do is ask for forgiveness for anything that we may have thought, said, or done that will hinder these prayers from being answered. And God, I lift up my sister Pam to you. Lord God, you know everything she stands in need of. Lord, you know what the doctors don't know. Lord God, we ask that you would go before them and give her a good report, the best report, in the name of Jesus. We pray and rule out cancer, lupus, arthritis, anything, Lord God, that will hinder her future. Lord God, we thank you in advance, Lord God, that whatever this is something temporary and treatable. Lord, we thank you, Father God, for giving her life and a more abundant life. We know, Lord God, that you were wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of my peace was upon you when you bore those stripes over 2,000 years ago. And Lord God, with each stripe that you bore, Lord God, she was already healed. In Jesus' name, we thank you, Father God, for these and all other blessings. Lord, we thank you for those spoken and those unspoken requests. Each and every hearer of this prayer, we pray that you will touch them also. Each and every person that she comes in contact with, we ask that you will bless them also. Father God, we thank you and we trust and believing that this is small work for a giant like you. We thank you in advance for a good report. In Jesus' mighty name, and be with her. Lord God, no weapon that's formed against her will prosper. And every tongue that comes against her in judgment, you'll take care of that. You are going to condemn. And Lord, we pray that you will bless her to prosper and be in health even as her soul is prospering. We trust you and we thank you. And we all touch and agree that this will have a positive outcome. And we believe that it is so in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen and thank God.
Amen.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh, I love when Sister will give a prayer for us.
Prayers are so good, aren't they? And it can go for anybody, not just me. That prayer was for anybody that needed it.
Yeah, I felt that.
Thank
Thank
God.
you, sister. Thank you, sister. Thank you
Thank
for praying
you.
for our other sister, and we will be keeping you lifted up in prayer. And I will be reaching out to you now. I ain't trying to
I will.
stalk you.
I will
I'm not
appreciate
stalking
you.
or doxing. Okay.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I love y'all. I'll see
We
y'all later.
love you
I'm gonna
too.
cry. I gotta
We
go
love you
cry and
too.
cook.
Oh, don't cry.
Bless
Bye.
you,
All
lovely.
right, go get you
Love
something to eat,
y'all.
child.
I
Get you
love
something
you,
to eat.
Pam. I
I love
love
you,
you,
babies.
love you. I love you, love
Love you
you.
down,
I
girl.
love
Love
you.
you down.
And it ain't nothing
You
you
can
can
do
do
about it.
about it.
Okay, what
Lovely
lovely one
is
say?
a
Hold on, let me
mess,
see.
girl. Even in her repentance, she a
Yes,
mess.
I love me some him. Let me read this comment real quick.
That's what I'm talking about. The lovely one. Read it. She a mess.
Let me see. Hold on. Now, give me a drink. Woo, child.
She said, Lord, forgive me. I try to be good, but
Thank
you
you.
two be making me cut up every now and then. You two is the gift that keep on giving. In Jesus' name, amen. She
Did
is
she
such a,
say? Hold on.
yes.
Lovely, lovely. Did you say every now and then you cut up?
She said, Lord, forgive me, but
Did she say every now and then I cut
every
up?
now and then, bless you,
Girl, she was
Jesus.
cutting up all this show.
I'm like, we love you, Pam. And
And
ain't
she
nothing
be
you
cutting up.
can
I be seeing
do.
her in the chats. That's one thing. It's and see,
A
you know
whole
what?
lot of dirt.
I like what Mim Pam said because I feel the same way, and I always express that. I will never let anybody tell me who to watch on here, who not to watch on here, where
That's
to
right.
go on here, where to drop down on here. If I drop down in your chat,
Right.
it's generally because I kind of either like your chat or I think that I have something to say and that I want to be heard. But the people around here in this YouTube sector, they know that we usually support each other. Like a lot of people be in each other's chats. We see each other everywhere. So for some content creators to be like, you can't go here, you can't go here. I don't want to mess with you if you're over here. I have always said, hey, I'll unsubscribe. You don't want my support? I'll unsubscribe. It's just like it's that easy. It's that easy. Because one thing
Wow, look at lovely. Would you look at her bad butt?
for I've been on here for how long we been in this damn 5 years or more, Cisco? And for 5 years or more, I've noticed I don't know how many times people break up to make up. Look at Fi and Tracy. And look how they platforms was against each other for years.
Oh no.
For years. And if somebody be in somebody else's chat, they get the side eyes. They get the, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I've never been like that person to be like, oh, I'm 100% loyal to this person. And I'm not ever going to go over here to somebody they don't like and all this kind of bullshit. I go where the fuck I want to go on YouTube, Beef Sector, Facebook, IG, Twitter, where the fuck. YouTube ain't no different from any other social media when it comes to me supporting people or watching what I want to watch. So I'm glad Mil Pam mentioned that earlier because it's just crazy how some people feel like they can't go where they want on YouTube because they're gonna make a YouTuber mad. Like, fuck that shit. You pay your own internet bill, you pay your own electric bill. I just paid $60 to Cox. I was telling you about that earlier, Cislo. I just paid $60 to Cox Cable to come out and install another outlet in my office area so I can have my router closer to my office computer. Like shit, all these fees we pay every month, and motherfuckers on here trying to tell us who the fuck we can and cannot watch.
Mm-mm.
Shit, shit. Anyway, my hood tendencies says otherwise. But yes, Lovely said if he's in. She said it ain't even Sunday yet. Let me be back for 4 more days before I answer that question.
She
She
said,
said,
"Are
"Are
you
you pushing me
pushing
to
me?"
a confession?" And View
No,
said, "Thank
I'm
you."
not pushing you into anything.
You welcome, in Pam. I love me some in Pam.
She knows she. Girl, we being
Yes,
obedient to
yes.
God. We being obedient to God. You hear me?
Absolutely.
You do it
Absolutely.
for clout or attention or none of that. You being obedient to God. And I can't go live and just pray for people the whole live. If I
And
thought
ain't
people
nothing wrong with praying for people.
were
You
saying,
know,
if I thought people would come on, I would do that.
girl, if you would have met my mom's sister, oh my God, y'all would have got along just grand. Like my mother is she was so super duper the opposite of me. She was so super duper duper religious, like super duper 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 religious, and let me be talking to her and be like, my friend, something happened. It can be anything. Can you call your friend and ask them, is it okay if I pray with them? Like that's how my mom was. Everybody knows my mom for praying for people, strangers. Like she would boy them prayers, but have you name and cheers like that. I be like, no, mom, why you always gotta pray for my friends, mom? This let them handle their shit. They don't it'd be kind of embarrassing sometimes for me to be like, my mom said, can she pray for you? You know.
On New Year's Eve night, uh, I stopped a young man walking, two young men crossing the street. I said, "Excuse me, can I pray for you?" He said, "Yeah." I prayed a quick prayer while he was walking across the street, and he was like, "Thank you so much."
Tell
I
you that's how my mom
I
was. Rest in
had to
peace.
do it. I'll do it. Because guess what? That might be the only prayer that somebody prayed for him recently. Other than his praying grandmother or whomever.
Right. Other than like, and see, that's the thing. I would be embarrassed when my mom would be like, ask your friend, can I pray for them? Ask your friends, can I pray? But when it was my turn and I was going through some shit, you know who I ran to?
Mama!
Mama, could you please pray? Mama. And she was like, Tanya, you
Like,
really need to learn how to pray for yourself, Tanya. And I'm like, but mom, my prayers don't hit like your prayers hit. They just don't do like your prayers do. And she'll drop whatever she's doing, whether she at work, and she'll be like, okay, bow your head. And I'll be on the other end of the phone. Like that's what I love about my mom. She would drop anything to pray for anybody, to visit anybody, reach out to anybody, cook a meal for anybody. She was that person. But yeah, again, rest in peace, Mother dear, Mother dear. But
Hallelujah.
anything else you got to say about anything we spoke about tonight?
Girl, I'm sleepy.
Well, my son, my son, the grown one, but he's the baby. He just got home from work.
Oh,
So I probably holler at him for a minute, then I'll probably watch some
thank
Netflix
you,
or some
Sam.
Hulu. You know,
Cam, Bam, thank you, Sam.
Cam, Bam, thank you, ma'am. That's what they used to call him when he played sports in high school and stuff. They be in the bleachers, Cam, Bam, thank you, ma'am. Every time he made like a touchdown or made a free throw or made a, whatever playing basketball. Everybody in the stands like, Cam, Bam, thank you, ma'am. That shit used to be so
Cam,
fun.
Bam, I said Cam, Bam, thank you, fam.
That shit used to be so fun. I miss my kids playing sports.
Girl.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sleepy, girl. I'm so
Well, I
sleepy.
appreciate you for joining me
I
tonight.
got to lay up around, body down, baby.
Sure, let me know whenever you're gonna go live on your channel if you're going live soon.
I
Just
know,
down in our chat.
hopefully go live and for real, and maybe you can share it on your thing where
When
I
you going live?
and pray for just do pray for people if you need.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
maybe you can share it, and I could go live on my channel and I'll share it on my page.
Yeah,
Or
that's just let me know. And now tomorrow I have to tomorrow I'm on the phones during the morning time. So if you hit me up and I don't respond right away because they got me on the doggone phones. We like short staff this week.
well,
So
yeah,
they
that's
asked me to help out on the phones tomorrow morning. Huh?
I will hang my coat up and take it.
Just hit me up like afternoon. Like afternoon. I should be able to talk after.
Here, wait, hold on. Put my
As a matter of fact, tomorrow's Wednesday. Al, the week is
yeah.
almost over.
Girl, lovely one mentioned something about a stimulus payment or something. Girl, I was trying to look that up.
Girl, shoot. I wish
Pray,
I had a stimulus payment. Hold on. Cam, come take the dog out.
I pray that I fall up in that category. Not category, that category.
As soon as I say take the dog out, the dog run towards the back door like he be doing.
I need that move now.
Oh. Shit, I don't get no stimulus check, but if they give me one, I'll surely take that mug. But
It said something about people that receive disability or what have you.
oh, that's what's
Social
up.
Security and whatnot. So I'm hoping. You know what I mean? I'm hoping.
Well, that's what's up because every little thing helps, whether it's a stimulus check, whether it's a raise. I was telling you earlier, my son got him a new job and everything. I'm so excited. He gets to work with his brother. And I was telling him the other day, I said, "Don't you embarrass your brother. You better make sure you go to work on time and you do good. Don't embarrass your brother." But yeah, he's like, "I'm not, Mom. I'm not gonna embarrass him." But yeah, my son got another job, so that's a good thing.
Oh, Jehovah Jireh.
Yes, I'm like, thank you,
God.
Lord.
Glory.
Hey. I can't continue to pay everybody bills. I cannot. I'm only one person. But yeah, Lovely said they will be getting 62 years and older. Will be getting $200 in a few days. Okay.
Well, it said that 62 and or
getting SSD. Yeah. People
getting SSD, and I get Social Security disability. So I pray. Glory.
Girl, you gotta take that $200 and buy you some get you some what's that? What else? Do you eat seafood?
Girl, I'm gonna take that $200 and listen. I'm trying to move.
I ain't even gonna lie. I better fuck around and bought me some seafood, some crab legs.
I'm trying to move. Remember?
I know, but when my son,
girl, I know bigger but
my youngest son who just got a job, I told him when he go out to eat, when he get paid, I want me some crab legs. And he was like, "Mom, you want some crab legs?" I said, "Yeah, when you get your first check, I want some crab legs."
When I get everything settled, I'm gonna treat you.
That's why I told my son, I said, "Treat me," because Mama be holding down whether these kids got jobs or whether they don't got jobs. I make sure they eat. I make sure their bills get paid. I mean, whether they got car payments, whatever. Like that's what parents are supposed to do.
I make sure.
And I always say, when your kids have jobs, whether they have jobs or not, you are still responsible for everything. If your kids have a job, that's a plus.
Everything.
But like some people be demanding, get a job. I'm not taking care of you. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Shit, I'll be up here. You need gas money to get back and forth work. You need gas money to go find a job. Hey, me, your dad, your brothers, somebody gonna make sure you got everything you need while you in between jobs. So that's how family's supposed to do.
I'm always looking out for my children.
Yeah, that's how family's supposed to do. Like I don't understand people who just be like, "Listen, your kid ain't got no job." I've
been doing this since they got here, and I'm be doing it until I leave here.
Exactly. And when my kids here or not, whether they in my house or not, I'm still responsible for everything. So
I give it to them
if they can help out a little bit every now and then, that's good. But as a parent, whatever your bills are, that's what you're supposed to pay, whether your kid's working or not.
And my grandkids will call me in a minute, Grandma, I'm going on a field trip. Do you have $18?
Girl, that be my nieces. Oh, my nieces. I want to go get my nails done.
Taylor called me and asked me for $50 to pay her phone bill. I said, I ain't got 50, but I seen 25.
Yeah, you better just beg and borrow for that 25. Shoot, I'll be like, I can spot you for 20. I can spot you for 30. Now let's see who else can spot you for the rest. You know, that's how you do in a family. Shoot.
I see.
If I ain't got something, I'll call one of my sons, which ain't often, but if I need something, I sure will hit up my sons. Hey, yo, your
I
mama needs money.
me that I ain't talked
They
to
be
this.
like, how much money you need, mama? And I'll be like, this is what I need.
And
Like,
if I got it, I wouldn't even think twice.
yeah, if you got it, you don't think twice.
Think
Y'all
twice. Right now, the Lord
take care
bless
of
me,
each other.
and the things that I needed from the Lord, He gave it to me.
And
The
that's how I
things,
raise my sons. Take care of each other. Like, I'm not always gonna be here. They know they can depend on me for anything, but I'm not gonna always be here. So I always raise my sons to take care of each other. If your brother needs a ride, give him a ride. If your brother needs a loan, give him a loan. If you know what I'm saying, it's like I raised them to be like that. So it's nothing for one of them to be like calling each other up. We'll be in our own little we got a chat. Hey, who got 20? Who got this? You know what I'm saying? Like we be like we support each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it should be in a family, especially the way it is now, with how hard it is out here. Groceries and the gas was high as heck, and groceries still high as heck. $5 for a pack of eggs. I mean, you have to support.
and all these today.
Child, all these ain't even cheap.
Girl, I couldn't believe that. I'm gonna
All
start,
these ain't cheap,
I'm gonna
and
start
oh,
putting my eggs in and sitting on them and hatching them. Give me some chicken.
girl, we could buy you some chickens and put you, like they said, Rob Rack was in a utility shed in the back. Get you a little chicken coop, put it in the back of the house, put you some eggs up in there, some little hay.
I'm about to put them jokers in the bed with me and hatch them.
I don't know
Lay
about
down
in the
in
bed now. I don't know about in the bed now.
Girl, ain't nobody in there with me.
Girl, ain't nobody in my bed. Girl,
I'm
ain't
a
not
I'll be a
at
mother.
least not recently, but I ain't about to put no eggs in there.
Girl, I'm about to be a egg hatching
You be
mess.
like, what's that smell? What's that smell? It smells kind of eggy.
Egg and acid.
All right, since long she told me that I had some eggs in the bed.
Huh?
He gonna be like, what the fuck?
eggs and
Okay.
eggs and shrimp.
I'm like, but Sislo said,
You caught that a little late. You caught that a little late. Huh?
you said what?
I said you caught that a little late. What I said.
What you say?
I ain't gonna say it no more now. That was the one
Oh,
thing.
cause I didn't even hear. I
I
mean, I guess.
cracked on myself, but I ain't about to do that
Oh, I
again.
didn't hear. You can tell me later, cause I didn't even
No,
hear.
I ain't gonna tell you that.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. But yeah, we've been on here like almost 2.5 hours, and even though I only try to be on here for one, I truly appreciate you being on here. I truly appreciate a view. I love me some views, some Miss Pam. She got so many different names, but thank you, Miss Pam, if she's still watching, for jumping on the panel with us and filling in a few gaps and giving us a little laughter
This
tonight.
girl is a mess.
She is a mess. She is a mess. But I only not only I like Miss Pam because of who she is, but I also like her, double like her. I'm gonna say double like her because she's been in the B sector from like way back to the Vegas gates and way back. So she has a lot of knowledge and has a lot of history in this sector, and you can get a lot of information from her on things that happened in the past. Stuff like that. That's why sometimes when she be in the chat, I be like, "Girl, jump on the stream, y'all. Jump on the stream, y'all."
But I'm
Because
talking
don't nobody know something, Miss Pam.
about a lovely one though, girl.
Oh, lovely one. She's a hoot. She's a
Nut.
hoot.
She been cutting up tonight. She said them brown eggs is $14 a dozen.
Girl, fuck them brown eggs.
Wait a minute, she had to go do a DIY work and walk on by.
Shit. I normally buy like 18 packs or the 18 eggs.
Girl,
Girl, I've been buying the 12 count because I'm like, shit, I
no,
wish I would pay $5-6 for 18 eggs. And I
they
really
be
noticed the
getting
people.
the big the case.
And but see, I don't even use them that much. Like an 18 pack of
Mm.
eggs, I by the time I get to the bottom, the last of them eggs, they've been expired. Like
Mm-mm.
because I'm the only one around here that really eat eggs. My son
Yeah.
don't eat eggs. So I buy an 18 pack and that thing will last me forever. And then by the time, like I said, by the time the expiration day come, I'm trying to hurry up and just throw something in, make something with the eggs. So I won't waste them. So that's why lately I've been just buying the 12 packs. Cause I'm like, shit, they want too much for them damn 18 pack of eggs. And they shit. But anyway, anywho, thank you everybody who tuned in tonight.
Yeah.
This evening.
Yeah.
Uh Lovely, everybody who commented in the chat, who gave a little commentary in the chat. My sister Sislo, and also Mim Pam, aka Miss Pam, aka A View is a View. Thank
So
you
it
for joining us on the panel tonight. I really appreciate you and love you. And if you guys want to, feel free if you want to donate anything to the people who gave you some commentary tonight, either me or Sislo. My cash app is the Hood Table 402, as you can see on the screen. And Sislo is her name, basically. $ Sislo, Sisoo.
but
So,
it's but my sister's still celebrating her birthday.
who me?
Yes. Until the end of
Ow,
this month.
ow. Yes, because my birthday was the 29th of December. So, ow.
To the
It's still
29th
Capricorn
of
season. I think.
January.
Ain't it Capricorn season for like 2 more days or something like that?
2 more months.
Yeah, we got like 2 more days for Capricorn season. But yes.
Today's my uncle's birthday. I had to call him and wish him happy birthday before I go to sleep.
Oh, but yes, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I see we do already have some dislikes, but that's okay because one thing I learned early on in my YouTuber experience that you're always going to have some people to dislike your video. So don't be upset when somebody dislikes your video. I learned that a long time ago. You know what? When I first started YouTube, I used to go to my son's and I said, damn it, somebody disliked my video and I don't know why. I was just doing a review or I was just doing, something. I'm like, why didn't they like my video? Why they dislike? And my sons was like, Mom, do you know there's people out here with hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers and they get like millions of dislikes? And I said,
Hey,
well, okay. So that just made me look at it differently. Like the big heavy hitters out here getting millions and thousands of dislikes on their videos. And I done seen it. You ever go to a YouTuber who has like a whole bunch of followers and they have like 10,000 dislikes and they might have 50,000 likes, but they got like 10, 20,000 dislikes. So it made me feel a little better when my sons told me that when I first started YouTube. I was like, oh shit, I ain't even thinking about it no more. Oh well, whatever. They ain't like my shit, whatever. I don't give a damn. But have a good night. Thank you too. Thank you, Lovely Love. Thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. Did I say Lovely? Ooh, I did not mean to say that. And I hope she don't like got something against Lovely because I hate to offend people. But sorry about that. Lovely one. Sorry about that. Thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you. And on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember.
keep it cool.
Yes, Lord. Keep it hood. Always remember to keep it hood.
All right, girlie, I love you. I'm about to
I love you too. I'll talk to you later.
later for now.
All right.